at 8 a.m. So, hi everyone. I know there's a couple of you here right now at least. So we can hang out this morning. Just me, you, and Bestie Max. Hi everybody. I'm sorry for the short notice for the early stream. Long story short, I was practicing with my Stardew team until like midnight last night. And because the tournament is tomorrow, we were like, we need to practice like a full run through tomorrow afternoon, ideally. And I was like, look, I'll stream early so that we don't need to cut off early. Like, I will be around, I promise. So I'm gonna be live now instead of later so that we have more time later. I need to ban stream elements. Hang on. Okay. Anyway, Irene, hi, thank you for the 12-month resub. Oh, wait, I have to get rid of the panel from yesterday, too. Anyway, big stuff going on. Also, my cat is still asleep on her cat tree right now. And she may wake up now that I'm speaking, and she may beg to be fed. However, it's not good to feed her before she asks for it, because then she won't eat it, and she'll come try and make me feed her again. So, if I have to leave briefly, that would be why. Anyway, we're going to play The Sims today. We're going to try and finish that New Crest Museum we started working on. So, it should be fun. Dark Shimmer, Queenie, Say No to Gnomes, Irene, thank you all for the resubs, by the way. Thank you so much. You're going to school? I know. It's a weird time, Blueberry. I apologize. It is a weird time. But hey, if you're around, then you're around. And if you're not, then I'm sorry. We don't need to build it just yet, Savannah. I want to wait a little bit longer. Probably at some point next week, though, is the plan. Yeah, this stream is better for other time zones. It's not the best for time zones here. For example, it's 5 a.m. in a lot of America right now. And I don't think that many of them are here. I don't think that many people from like the West Coast are gonna pop in today, you know? But that's okay. It'll be a fun time. Anyway, we're gonna try and build something today. Like I said, we started working on making a museum in Newcrest earlier this week. I've been trying to rebuild Newcrest, right? And we started working on this science museum, and I want to try and finish it today. Oh, here comes Snappy. Hello. She's just woken up. She is stretching. Snappy, do you want to go bother Dan for breakfast? Okay, have fun. Christy, Fubelina, Lasagna, Green Pencil, Mona, Harry, May, Voodoo, Livy, Ratmel, Kai, Aaron, thank you, Sweet Calista, all Hemi with the subs, Thorn, oh my goodness, thank you all for the subs and stuff. May with the 31 months, Mona with the tier 3, 10 months. Also, hi, Dad. No, Gabs, Snap sleeps in a few different places. She sleeps sometimes on her cat tree in here. And she also sleeps on my bed or on the chair next to my bed. I think she kind of does like a mix of all three throughout the night. Which is cute. It kind of just depends on how she's feeling as well. I don't know. Sam's Blue Diners, thank you for the subs too, everybody. But yeah, we're gonna work on this build today, the New Crest Science Museum that we started the other day. It's 8 a.m. Right now. Someone said, Kayla, it's 8 a.m. Go back to sleep. I'm live streaming. I don't know what to tell you. It's too late for that now. We're live on Twitch. Anyway, like I said, so the reason we're live early, if you missed me like 2 seconds ago, so basically I have a Stardew Valley tournament tomorrow, called the Stardew Valley Cup at noon. That's tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern time. And I've got a team, right? They assigned us all teams, and it's basically a speedrunning competition. But we've been practicing a lot, like every night. For example, yesterday, I got off stream at 7, got in a call with them, and practiced until midnight. But because today is the last day to practice before the tournament tomorrow, we wanted to practice, like, more, and, like, more so in the afternoon, kind of like the time of tomorrow's stream. But obviously I stream later, so I wanted to stream this morning so I could, like, practice all day later with them if we need to, you know? Also, one of my poor teammates, Fuzzerino, is in Australia. And so the tournament starts at 2 a.m. for her, which is horrible. So she's trying to adjust her sleep schedule and practice like in the middle of the night today as well. Oh, it's just bad. I feel so bad. But I mean, we didn't pick the time for the tournament. They picked the time for the tournament. But yeah, the tournament starts at 2 a.m. for her tomorrow. So we're trying to adjust practice at a different time. So that's the plan. Jem, Sarah, Kat, Swifty, Skosh, Sophia, Tika, Slythe, Destiny, Oz Army, Girls Rock, Paraphraser, thank you all with the subs. Are you the only Simsie fan that's older than her? Not even close. I guarantee you that there are a lot of people in this stream right now that are older than me. You're not even remotely close to being the only one. I think it's actually probably more likely that the youngsters aren't even here right now because they have school. You know, Gray, I knew a couple of my teammates before. I've been following Habu on Twitch for like years. So I've known of him. I didn't like know them, but I knew of them, if that makes sense. Let's try not to put too much age chat. For example, guys, I know I just sort of like asked for it, but we try not to say how old we are in chat, because we're trying to make sure the minors don't put their age in the chat. Because I don't know what kind of creepies are here right now. So if you're under 18, shut up. I'm literally begging you. I know that you don't think it's a problem, but it's probably for the best if you don't talk about your age on the internet. No one needs to know that. It's all good. No one needs to know about that. Vintage D, Cowplant, Riz, Potato, Mantella, Gem, Vapor, thank you for the subs and stuff too. But yeah, it's usually for the best if you just keep it to yourself. Because no one cares. No one needs to know. It's all good. It's all good. So that's why we have a rule against talking about age in chat. So, again, just protect the youngsters. But if we all do it, then it's good. Also, if you're under 13, I have to ban you. And I don't want to do that. Because if you're under 13, you're definitely with your mom on your mom's account. And she's sitting right next to you, right? Right? Because you have to be 13 to have a Twitch account. So you're not allowed to make one if you're under 13. So if you are, there's an adult sitting right next to you, right? Cool, because I don't want to ban people for that. It sucks every time. I feel really bad, but that's just how it works. So I don't want to have to do that, but unfortunately I have to do that a lot. So keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Baby, Skosh, Biscuit, Shin, Alexis, Denise, Shady, Lasagna, Bexer, Televarian, thank you all for the subs. Thank you so much. Yeah, that part's always sad. And every time they'll appeal their ban and be like, what did I do? I'm sorry that I said I liked your hair. And I'm like, no, that's not why you got banned. It's because you said that you were 12. I'm so sorry. But I have to ban. That's like a Twitch rule. That's not a me rule. We can get in trouble if we're like letting kids stay in the stream, right? So unfortunately, that's just a thing that has to happen. But today, like I said, we're going to work on the build. So here's the museum we started. Basically, it's a science museum area over here and like a park back this way. It's going to have a rocket ship. It's going to have some seating on the inside. We're kind of thinking we're going to have like a kids space down here. Maybe like a daycare center almost. There's going to be a kitchenette type thing. We're going to have lots of artwork on the walls, obviously. Maybe some of the collectibles like the little rocks and stuff you can get. Upstairs, we want to have a lab space, like some sort of space where you can use like the microscope and like those weird things that we can never ever fit anywhere. And we also want to have an art studio space. So there's going to be like a couple functional rooms, but also a lot of like gallery space in the main areas. That's the idea. And also it's base game only. The goal is that we're trying to redo all of Newcrest. Like we're trying to rebuild everything in Newcrest. And so this is one of the things. There's going to be a library next to it. That's going to be probably a similar style, which will be kind of cool. So isn't that part of Get to Work? The microscope? No. No. This thing? Base game. This thing? base game. I want to put this somewhere too, but I'm not sure where. Those are base game. So, Eb, Salmon, Molly, Frenzy, thank you for the subs and bits and stuff too. Thank you so much, everybody. Pump, Bridget, Small, Fragey, Tabitha, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Yeah, we do have a lot of emotes, Aisha. Honestly, that's almost an understatement. We do have a lot of emotes. Yeah, I wish we could have a smaller microscope too. It's really hard to use that giant one. It's very hard to fit places, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to put in because it's so big. Like, there's not really space in most people's houses. If we had like a regular microscope, like a desktop tiny one, maybe, then you could actually put it somewhere. Same with a telescope. Like, this is the microscope, and this is the only telescope we have. So if you had like a little telescope that you could stick in your room, then maybe you'd use it more. The Sims 3 had smaller one, yeah. But in this one, I think what happened was they didn't want to have to make animations for the Sims to be using a tiny telescope, for example, like as a budget saving thing. And also, I think they were trying to be a little bit goofy. Like, they made a bunch of these giant things when the base game first came out. Like, we had the giant telescope, the giant microscope, the giant cupcake machine. Like, I think they were trying to be a little bit goofy about it. And, like, make some giant funny, like, haha, The Sims is so hilarious, look at this giant machine. But they also never made a smaller one. And you, like, can't make cupcakes on the stove for some reason. So, like, I don't know. It's weird. I don't really understand the choice. But whatever. How do I keep motivated when building a lot, Carol? I have to like the lot is the problem. Sometimes, like, giant builds, like, we're making a mansion with, like, 8 bedrooms. Sometimes those, I'm like, there's too many bedrooms. I can't do this anymore. You know, and, like, I understand the pain there. But with this kind of thing, like, I'm excited to build this, so I don't need to keep motivated because I'm just really excited about it. No, you can't resize it because your Sims go in there. Your Sims walk into this. So you can't just resize it because your Sims open this door and go in it. And same with this, they sit in it. So if you resized it, now that's just not gonna work. Because they sit there. Dodals, Emma, Coco, Slew, Lulu, Teach, thank you, Callie, everybody with the subs and bits and stuff too. Okay. I think that we should be set to start building though. Okay. Well, maybe we could work on, I don't know what I want the walls to look like in here either, which is annoying. But we'll figure it out. So requirements for the lot still, we need to get trash cans, wall decor, sculptures, and easels. That's easy. We're gonna have that, no problem, because the place is so big. So yeah, this astronaut statue's base game, you unlock it from the astronaut career. Dodals, thank you for the 5-month resub too. Did I say that already? I don't know. I went to bed at like 2 a.m. last night, and then I woke up at 7 so that I could stream. So I don't know what I've been saying. I don't know what's happening. Anyway. I need to open another OBS so we can record this build if we want to. And yes, it will be on the gallery. I saw somebody asked. I post all my builds on the gallery, especially these base game ones. So don't worry, it will be on the gallery. I assure you, my friends. Okay. Statues base game, Madmoo. It's an unlockable from the astronaut career. I love this. It's so fun when you're doing a build like this that's base game and people are like, are you sure that's base game? I've never seen that. And I'm like, it is base game. You've got it. I always think that's fun. There are a lot of things that you might have missed in the base game. I only have the base game installed right now. So I assure you I am not using anything that isn't base game because I don't have anything that isn't base game right now. So, hey Nina, by the way. Milkshake Spacing, thank you for the subs. Small and Cindy with the subs. Thanks, everybody. Okay. Will I play pods next time? Sophia, we're going to play with the pods on Monday, I think. I was supposed to play with them today, But like I said, change of plans because I need to be available for my Stardew Valley team to practice for the tournament later. And I didn't want to play the Potts family early because like the usual people who are always at stream might not be able to make it today. And I didn't want anything big to happen that they would miss. Does that make sense? So I decided to not play with the Potts family just in case like the majority of the average stream goers couldn't come because I didn't want like someone to die and then be like, whoa, what happened? You know? So I figured we'd build this morning instead. Because it would suck if like something bad happened and then no one was there to see it. I mean, well, you'd all be there to see it, but like anyway. Janina, thank you for the 5-month resub too. Okay, I'm gonna start recording and we're gonna build this, I think. I kind of want to work on this entrance first. Possibly. I'm kind of thinking about what I want the inside to look like. And I'm not really sure. I feel like maybe I'll paint all the walls white to begin with. And then we can add or change that later on with like extra colors and stuff. Oh, the bike, Zuzia, the bike is a early content. If you bought, it's not actually base game. You had to, what is it called? This thing, the scenic commuting bicycle is marked as base game, but it was like special content that you got if you bought Cottage Living early enough. I'm not going to use that in the build, but that's where it came from, is if you bought Cottage Living early enough, they gave you a bike, a tree, and a gnome. It was called the Gnome on the Go Early Access Content. It's functional, yeah, Savannah. Bikes came in 3 packs. Now you have bikes in University, you have bikes in Eco Lifestyle, and now you have that bike in the Early Access Content. It's a cute bike, but I'm not really a fan of the way it was released. I'm not really a fan of the fact that it's like early access content that like the average person probably can't get. That kind of bothers me, so I don't really want to use it that much, if that makes sense. I'm gonna open up show hidden objects. I'm gonna get into some debug stuff here because I kind of want to put some of those debug paintings on the wall. Like the debug ones that you can access from the microscope, like this stuff. I think it would be cool if we use some of this stuff on the walls in here. There's some really big ones too, which is cool. Does that count as a painting? Yes, it does. Thank you very much. We could have like a whole space section. You know what I mean? This isn't a space section, but what time is it there, Bella? It's currently 8:18 in the morning where I am. Maybe all the space stuff can't go in here. I don't want to like fill up the walls too much, but we do. Oh, that's cool. I should have used that instead. Go away. See, that's interesting. I kind of like it. I don't really want to size up these paintings. I kind of want to use like maybe 6 on that wall or something. Okay, we can put lights above them. I don't know. Yeah, those are in debug though. You can get these. I don't know if you all knew this about The Sims 4, but you can find these in space if you use the rocket ship, and you can get these from the microscope if you have your sim use the microscope enough. So there's like actually quite a few extra paintings that we have access to that a lot of us just don't really use because they're annoying to get because they're in debug. And then if you don't play with like the in-game stuff that much, then how would you ever get them, you know? But they are available to you. I'm gonna put lights above these. Yeah, they don't count towards the wall decor requirements, but that's okay because we only need to have 8 more, and we're gonna have so many more rooms with wall decor in them, so I'm not that concerned about them not counting as wall decor. Because like I said, we're gonna have a bunch more wall decor in this area. Maybe this space can be just the space paintings, but like, we've got a lot of empty walls, so I am not that worried about the wall decorations. I think we will have plenty. I think that I liked the idea of doing some sort of like pop art exhibit, but we need to have a doorway into there. Maybe this can be the pop art stuff. See, that's fun. Sunflower, the problem with that is that there aren't really a plaque type thing in base game. We'll dig around and we'll look for one more, or there isn't really a plaque type thing in base game. There's stuff like that in Get to Work, but I'm not sure if there's a thing that we're looking for in the base game, but we'll dig around and we'll look more. I'm just gonna try and lay out the paintings first, because it'll change what the rest of the area is gonna look like, kind of, you know? Okay, I think I might actually get some windows on these walls up here. I might regret this, but I kind of just want a little bit of extra windows upstairs. Not downstairs though, just upstairs. Maybe I'll just put 2 of them. I want to like split up the wall a tiny bit, but I also want it to be centered with the staircase. I don't know what to do. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. I kind of want to use like more of the science-y type paintings, because that was the goal. Because it is going to be, so like I'm talking about like these, you know what I mean? Like these landscape type stuff. But they're also like kind of small and the walls are so big. So I'm not really sure how to split it up. But I want it to be like modern. These aren't really that modern of artwork, but I don't know how to split it up. I don't know what to do. We also have this whole area down here. Maybe a big painting on that wall. This isn't the base game? Why did I think that came with City Living? I swear I thought this was from City Living this whole time. How did I not? Level 9 of the business career. I thought it was the critic career. The business career? Oh, a similar one came with City. Do you know what? Yes, there is. There's a different one from City Living, I think. Huh. Does that count as one of the artworks? Oh, it does. Okay, that's good to know. These kind of things could be cute in this kids area. The rainbow, the bear. Oh. What? Are you telling me you don't have the same swatches? How does that make any sense? Oh. Oh, this game is testing my patience already. Oh, thank you for the sub, McKenna. Thank you for the bits. Dropkick Pandas, small. Helena, Pancake, Snow, Siga, Meg, Bray, Buzzy, Mole, Caroline, Pinkety, Janina, thank you all for the subs too. These motivational thingies are from the Positivity Challenge aspiration. It was a limited time challenge, but you can get them in debug, even if you didn't play the challenge. Yeah, those are from a limited time challenge. Like how they used to do those like Jasmine Holiday type stuff, like with the egg hunts and things like that. That is what that is from. No, that's too big. Maybe we should have like a music section too. That could be fun. Because then we could have like these 3 paintings together. There's so many music themed paintings. That's the same one twice. That's the same one again. There. Okay. There's so many like music themed paintings in the base game, so Should we put just that above it? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. But like, there's so many things like this. So many different music ones. It's a shame they all have such different frames. We need to like, look, there's even these giant ones, but we're not going to use those. Yeah, that dinosaur skull is from Get Famous, unfortunately. There is a super cool dinosaur skull, but it is from Get Famous. Oh, maybe this could work. Let me split that up so that... Oh. And then if we change the... They can all have different frames. Like, that's totally fine if they all have different frames, you know? Because it is a museum. What do you do with the lights? Do you put the lights, like, above the painting? Or even on the wall? I don't think that bothers me. I think that's fine. You think even on the wall? I thought it looked worse. I think that's weirder. I feel like because the paintings are... Well, this one needs to be a different height above it. If we, like, make them all... I think that makes more sense. That's more realistic. Okay, and then in here, we're gonna need to put, like, some sculptures and stuff. Even is better in real life, so you don't need to move the wires around. But... it's The Sims, and wires don't exist. So, we don't need to worry about that. See? I think I like how this looks better. I'm not taking suggestions for changing it because I like it. Sorry. Okay. I think... what would be good? Oh, this is a tiny painting too. We could put like 2 paintings. I mean, if we did it like this, it'd probably be okay if we had all of them even. Maybe that's fun. Maybe that's better. Okay. Now, I was thinking about putting, like, ottomans or some kind of chair in here. The problem is that both of these ottomans in the base game are, like, not the style that we're going for, you know? Like, that does not give me, like, modern science museum vibes at all. So I don't really know what seating I want to pick. I guess maybe this could be good. I don't know what color, though. I wish there was like a white... I wish this had white arms. I wish that had white arms. It bothers me. I don't know what to pick. We use these benches outside, but that's horrible. So, the ones that go to the end of beds, that's what we were just talking about, Anna. Those ottomans. We were just talking about how those aren't really the style that we're going for, you know? You did a library and a cafe. You want an idea for another community build to do next? Maybe a gym, Carol. Maybe a gym. Yeah, so we already ruled out the Ottomans team. we just had that conversation a second ago, if you missed it. We thought that they weren't, like, the right sort of look. So, concrete benches. I mean, these are an option that are in the game. I don't know if I like them, though. I think we can make this bench work with the gray. I think this is doable. Let me put them back to back. And then I was thinking about putting like tables. Lee, Jen, Carol, Taylor, Emma, Witch, thank you for all the subs. Joe, everybody, thank you so much. A photo studio, Missed already, not for our new Crest builds, because we're playing with just the base game. Unfortunately, a photo studio isn't really a thing that we can do, because the photo thingy, like the photo studio item came with Get to Work. Like that big, I can't show you because I only have the base game installed, but you know that big thing is from Get to Work. So we can't really use that in here very easily, but maybe at some point we can build something, but separate from our new Crest base game plans, you know? Okay. But yeah, I'll probably be live for 3 hours today. I could sing you a birthday song. Casper, thank you for the 3 months too. Do a beauty salon? Maybe once we get the updated Spa Day stuff, we could think about that kind of thing. I think I preferred that when it was in the center. I did prefer it in the center. Okay, I need to put tables there then. Or at least like some sort of sculpture type of thing. That's the gnome on the go thingy again. I don't know what to put. Oh, this could have been fun. Sorry. Indoor trash cans or a plant. We're gonna do both. I'm trying to think about what's gonna go in front of this wall though, which is different. These thingies have different colors of top hats. So that's a fun exhibit. See? But does that need to go in front of the windows? Or could that go in some random corner? Maybe it could go up here. I don't know. I don't know what's best. I'm not sure I like them down there. I do want to put them somewhere, but... maybe we could... Oh, I have so much thinking about this to do. I'm really not sure how I want to lay everything out, so... I'm thinking we could put... Okay. Lovely benches, looking right out the windows. I think with this kind of build, you really do kind of just have to like pick colors and go for it. You know, like we just have to just put stuff and then we can like move around and adjust things as we go, you know? I think they look nicer than pop art. Yeah, because this area is going to be more colorful probably with the artwork, so they do look nicer than the pop art, I think. There's going to be a kids area downstairs, green pencil. We already figured that out. That's going to be separate. That's not going to be in these gallery sections. The kids area will be down in this room. Okay. Paint the whole of the upstairs white again, and we'll add the extra. Where's the bathrooms? They're down here. This is going to be a bathroom too. Awful morning, first, last, Mooney, Bella, Angie, McFart, Carol, Jade, everybody, thank you for the subs. Okay. grilled cheese paintings. That's not a bad idea either, to be honest. Okay, I'm trying to think. This is gonna be the lab, so should there be doors into it? Like maybe these doors into it? Oh, that bothers me. I don't like the color of it. But this is gonna be the lab, so maybe it having the doors would be nice. How come there's art in a science museum? Because it is required to have a museum. You can have art in a science museum. We've got all these prints about science. I just want an excuse to put the rocket ship and stuff. Leave me alone. It's a very functional, oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's a functional lot because you can actually come here and use those things here. There's art everywhere. Awful morning, first, last, Mooney, Bella, Angie, thank you for the subs too. Okay. I don't like how this looks. It bothers me, and I'm not sure what to do about it. Am I gonna put dinosaurs? How would I put dinosaurs? This is an honest question. There's not gonna be a basement. No, it's already big enough, Indigo. I'm not gonna add a basement. There's a dinosaur item that I wish we could use that we can't. That dinosaur skull from Get Famous is super cool, but unfortunately it's from Get Famous. So we can't really use it. However, trust me, I wish that I could, because I would. All right, I'm gonna make sure we have a couple trash cans. Another one there could be nice. Carly, thank you for the sub too. Okay. Will I finish this today? I hope so, Savannah, but I don't know. I guess we'll see how long it takes us. I don't know. I'm gonna possibly try and put... That's bad. I don't like that. Maybe I'll put the benches by the fountain. Guys, I don't know how to tell you this, but I don't really want to size up kids' toys to put dinosaurs in the build. I'd prefer for the things that are going to be in here to be a little bit more functional than that, if that makes sense. And the kids' toys, if they're sized up, that's just, it's going to be weird. They're going to try and put the toys away. They're going to try and play with them. It's like that. I don't think it's a good idea. Okay. I feel like that makes sense. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, Bella. We're gonna use some of the crystals and stuff in these areas because we have all those collectibles from the base game that like your Sims can get. And we wanted to put like tables with the collectibles. I'm just not sure where I want to put them. But I don't want them to touch. I want them to be very close to touching though. See? See? Okay, that works. Now we need to look at all of the decoration section to get access to the crystals. I know a lot of you weren't here when we built the exterior of this, but we already ruled out adding a gift shop or a coffee shop or a cafe or anything like that because we are doing this with just the base game. And like cafes, the real cafes came with Get Together. And we don't really want to put like a bar, like an alcohol bar in here because that doesn't feel appropriate to me. So we're not going to do that. We already ruled that out. We already talked about it. We're probably not going to do that. So... I apologize, but we already like figured out that probably wasn't gonna fit the vision that well, if that makes sense. So I don't know if I think I might do like single tables. I'm almost feeling like the single tables could be better for them because it's more like a pedestal. The problem is that the pedestal type stuff that we have is like a pedestal. Yeah, exactly, Ellie. The thing about that is that it's very cool and it's realistic, but at the end of the day, multifunctional lots like that don't really work. Like, if you put a cafe in a museum, it's not gonna work the way it's supposed to. It just doesn't. It's just a fact. Like, the Sims don't get hired properly. They, like, leave. It just, no matter what, you want it to work, and it doesn't. This kind of thing, this lot is designated as a museum, so it works as a museum. When you put, like, other things on it, it doesn't function properly. Maybe a platform? I didn't want to put a platform in front of the windows, is my problem. I guess we could put smaller windows, but, well, let me think about that. Stop. Well, I wonder if we could, like, get some multiple heights on these. Do you know what I mean? Like, if we could kind of stagger them a little bit, maybe that would be interesting. I don't know. Taller, perhaps? Probably not, actually. Let me think about maybe just staggering them a tiny bit. Like, every other, like something more even. Oh, you liked it? Maybe it was better before then. Yeah, maybe I'll think about it. Maybe I'll think about it. I want to put windows, but now... but now I feel like it's gonna look silly. I don't know what... Maybe the tall ones should go back? I don't know. Yeah, we'll put taller objects in the lower ones. That's the idea, Mary, exactly. To put the taller things lower down so that at the end of the day, they're all sort of a similar height. That's what I was thinking we would do. Yeah, they can go straight behind the windows. Higher in the middle and graduating down. That's, I don't want to have it be so, like, samey, is my problem. I'd prefer if they were, like, different heights, because otherwise I think it will look a little bit so silly like that. It'll look a little bit silly like that. Okay. Completely descending order? See, that feels like it's too uniform to me. At that point, I'd rather have them, like, alternate. I think you might change your mind once we have some stuff placed on them, or I might change my mind, and that's fine. I'm just testing it. It's just an experiment. Oh, that's way smaller than I thought it was gonna be. I thought that was gonna be a lot bigger than that. Oh no. There, is that the bigger one? Oh, it's still small. Okay, well, I was thinking about putting, like, okay, I'm gonna do that. Wow. So teeny. Yeah, I'd rather use that one size up. I think... How do I want to do this? Maybe this one side could be like taller. I don't know. We'll put something tiny there. Like the first tiny one. I don't know. Or maybe that would be better like that. See, they're all similar heights. I made it work. I did it. You're weird. I don't like that one. And then I'm thinking we might put like some collections of crystals on these. Don't know. Or we could just size up something. But I want them to be the same colors. That's what matters to me. I feel like that needs to be bigger. Joe's Kiwi, Courier, Silent Girl, Sydney, thank you all for the subs. Will Sim steal them? What, these? I don't think so. I mean, I guess, maybe. But I don't think they will steal them. I hope they won't steal them. Because that would be sad. And rude. Maybe if I went for a totally different color scheme on that side instead of the same but slightly different sort of vibe. Like if we went for like a blue or something on the other part. I'm not sure. Swap. See? See? I think maybe that's cool. I don't know. Maybe I'll put the blue one instead. I think that I like this. It's weird, but I think it's interesting. I don't know. Or we could just put 3 of them. For example, instead, we could like only do the 3 of them so that they're not all different. Maybe this is better. Okay. Well, now I need to change the heights of all these things. Oh, Baron, see, I know you didn't mean it this way, but it's actually extremely stressful to me to have people yelling at me. So the dude knows in all caps and stuff, actually very, very unhelpful when it comes to building in The Sims, believe it or not. So, you know, usually it's probably better if you offer some sort of like constructive commentary instead of just, no, ew, that's ugly, You know, why? Why, dude, no? You know what I mean? Believe it or not, it's actually quite stressful to have thousands of people yelling different things at you in your earsies. It's usually better to have some more constructive feedback. Okay, I like how that looks better. So I'm gonna keep it like that. I like it. Okay, and then we can get some like plants. We'll have the benches in the middle, stuff like that. Okay. Are they that far apart over there? Are they not centered right? No, then what's the... They weren't centered right. That was the problem, is they weren't centered right. My bad. Okay. How do I want to do this? I think that's probably fine. And then if we could get maybe some more decorative stuff in these sections, that could be cool. Repaint the wall behind the windows? I did. It's just base game, Jade. That's the whole point. We're trying to make base game so that way people can download it more easily. So the whole build's gonna be base game only. The whole of Newcrest is base game only. We've done like half of it almost. Long Hair, Mill, Joanna, Tragedy, Ghostly, Dale, Jose, Mary, thank you all for the subs and stuff too. Okay, I think I might want to swap this a little bit. Nope, go back. Yeah, I think I might use this on either side so that it's more even. Just a little bit more even. And I'm gonna get some extra lights too. We have the 3 Discord roles, Nina, but that's it. Maybe I'll make a 4th one or something. I need to figure out what to do with points, because once people get like their points that high, I really don't know what to do with them. Like, we have so many, there's just so many points and not enough things to do with them. 2nd vaccine, nice, Libby, that's exciting. Congratulations. Oh yeah, McKenna, yeah, the tournament is tomorrow. Don't worry, easy mistake to make. Okay, I'm gonna put a platform right here. And I'm gonna put crystals on it, I think is my plan. It's gonna look really good. Mark my words. Million points, bulldoze the build. I mean, I suppose that is an idea. Maybe not an idea that I want to do, but that is an idea. Oops. See, maybe that's interesting. I like it. Yeah, I know, Mick. The unfortunate part is that one of my teammates is in Australia. And the tournament is going to be at 2 a.m. for her. My poor friend Fuzzerino is, that sucks. It really does suck. So, trust me, I know it's at 2 a.m. in Australia. I didn't pick the time of the tournament. That's just the time that it is, unfortunately. But hopefully maybe in the future they'll do one at a better time for them. Okay. Yeah, these things are collectibles from the base game. It's kind of cool. These are, I don't know if you've seen this, but these are all collectibles. You have to, I think, send these in to get them. I forget which are these, or maybe you don't have to send them in. I think they have like these and then like the tiny medals, I think is what these are. I don't remember, but they're all this is all base game. I only have the base game installed, and I also collected them all in my 100 baby challenge, so I know that they're around. But I don't remember how you get them exactly, so you'll have to go somewhere else for that information. Okay. One more, perhaps? One more. Okay, I'm gonna rotate some of these so they don't look as, like, samey. That's cool, right? Maybe I won't use the black one. Maybe I'll pick the red one instead. That's cool. Yeah, these are all from Debug. Again, these are collectibles that your Sims can actually get in-game. Like when they walk around digging up the rocks and stuff. I like how that looks. I kind of like how colorful it is. Especially compared to those, like, I don't know, it's just a nice... I didn't do the blue one already. I thought about putting it over there. You want it in rainbow order? Maybe. Do I like that better or worse? I need to re-rotate them all now because of you. But, I mean, you can't really go wrong with that. A glass fence in front of it? I really hate the glass fences that are in the base game. Like, I cannot even begin to express to you how much I hate this. I don't even know why it did it like that. But like... if we had a different glass fence, like one that had less of the pillars and stuff, it might be better. But I'd prefer, I don't really want to do that. But like, you know that fence from Get to Work, or even the one from Spa Day, like there's some more that are, they have less of the little pillars. The posts aren't there. But I don't know. I don't really want to place a window either. Guys, I don't really want to put glass in front of it is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to not put glass in front of it. The posts are a problem. We'd have to redo all of it. It's a fun concept, but I'm not sure if I like how it looks there. If only we had some better base game glass, but alas, we don't. So, will the Sims steal things in the Visit Museum? I don't know, Jillian. I don't think they'll steal these, but maybe they will. I don't think they'll steal those things, but again, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Okay. I'm getting rid of all the white walls. And I'm making them all this horrible color, but maybe it's for the best. I don't know. Oh, I don't like that. It's on a platform that how they can't steal them. I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. I do think that I would like to... Oh, I wish that these had a different swatch. Maybe we could use the blue. Maybe we could try and like get some blue in here and use the blue benches instead. Blair, you can disable packs in Origin, which is what I've done. If you Google James Turner disable packs, he's got a website and you can click it. You have to put a command line in Origin basically, but you can just go to his website and you can just click the packs you want to enable and then copy and paste, and then it works super well. That's what I always do. So James Turner's website is where you need to go. And who are you trying to fool? Who are you trying to fool? And how do you think you're gonna fool us? I missed a half wall on the rock display. No, you want me to put half walls. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna keep the trim. I like how it's got the brick. You think the dark green would look nice? Yeah, but I feel like I always use the dark green, which is why I'm trying to... I want it to be lighter in here. I don't want to use the dark wood. You mean I missed a bit of wall here? I didn't miss it. I just didn't know what I want to do with it, and I'm going to change this whole area, so I didn't I haven't done it yet. Baron, I'm literally begging you to stop spamming carpet in all caps. I'm literally begging you to stop that. I'm not gonna put carpet. I like how the wood looks. It's no fun when people like yell in all caps spamming about things, okay? Oh, did it again. Oh, okay. I think maybe a plant would look nice there. I think. Yeah, I wouldn't put carpet in a place like this. That feels nasty to me personally. Okay. You think a lot? Yeah. Oh, I feel very sensitive today. I need to. Kayla, just don't read things out loud. It's okay. Save game. You're really feisty in the morning. Yeah, Katie, you'd think they'd be at school or something. The feisty ones are usually the little ones, but maybe they haven't started school yet. They could be like getting ready or something. I don't know. I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean that like usually the people that yell at me are kids. So, all right. I think better, bigger lights. Okay. Should I put like, none of these are, there's not like a modern sort of trim at all. Most kids don't have school because of Labor Day. It's Friday. You guys get Friday off too for Labor Day? Whoa, you get Friday off too for Labor Day? Where are you that you get 2 days off? We usually didn't have school on Monday, but I never didn't have school for 2 days for Labor Day. I know a lot of schools start next week, but all the schools around here have started already. But you have a 5-day weekend? This is news to me. I'm kind of jealous. Anyway, yeah, my siblings went back to school like almost a full month ago. So, obviously it's different across the country and stuff, right? But some places have long been back, actually. Okay. Labor Day's your last day of summer? Yeah, I know that happens to a lot of people. I never had that. We always start school in like early August around here, or like mid-August. My birthday was the first day of school multiple times growing up, and my birthday is August 14th. So, okay. Perhaps we could put some wallpaper up. I don't know. Geode, Molly, Cassidy, Boltsy, Ott, Reese, Claire, Talls, Alb, Cash, Chloe, Venus, Vicky. Oh no, Art, how did I miss these? Mimi, Translucent, Not for Bit. Oh no, thank you all for the subs and stuff. Okay. You mean about when we started? Dane, we also got out earlier than a lot of other places. Like, we would finish school in May and then start again in early August, whereas other people might finish in June and start in September. You know, it was usually the same length of summer as you did, but shifted a little bit. Okay. Do you know what? Truthfully, I think that this is a personal opinion, but I honestly believe that might have something to do with hurricane season and like wanting school to have started a little bit more properly before there's like a lot of hurricanes happening. Because it would not be good if there was like a hurricane the first week of school, you know? At least if you've been to school for a couple weeks, you're a little bit more in the groove before anything bad happens. But that might be why. That's probably not why, but it works. So, Maybe I'll put these here. We can use a couple of them. I like that idea. I love the frames on them, but I think we should probably use like a... Those are too high on the wall. Yeah, I like the new painting too. It looks nice. Okay, that's too high up. A little bit lower. Okay. Nice hallway. I'm sorry, hurricane season? You haven't heard of hurricane season? Hurricanes are more likely to happen around this time of year, Abelo. They call it hurricane season. And that's when hurricanes form in the Atlantic. So I suppose you're lucky to not live in a place that has to worry about that. But the Pride paintings, they've had those for a little bit now. The Pride paintings were actually made by real artists. They commissioned artists to make a few new paintings. They've added like 4 new paintings recently, like in the last few months. So, okay. Do you have alligator season? Amelia, there's just alligators. I don't know about alligator season, but there are alligators. Okay. I think, have I seen one? I live in Florida. Yes. Yes, I have. You've got an interview today? That's exciting. Congratulations. I hope it goes well. Okay. Are they common? There's alligators in all sorts of ponds everywhere. I think it's funny how people are like, what, alligators? It's always cute. But yeah, there's alligators around. How big? Depends, Flossie. There's like little ones, but there's also, you don't usually see the giant ones. If there's like giant ones, those are more dangerous and they'll usually remove them. But the little ones are like not that big of a deal. But they are in fact around. So, I think I'm gonna use the smaller doors up here. I know, Nina, it's so scary. It's so scary. I know a lot of people like to joke like, oh, you know, Floridians aren't worried about hurricanes, haha, it's just normal. But like, I'm worried about hurricanes. I might have grown up here, but that's no joke. They can do some serious damage and it's really scary. So obviously it depends. Sometimes some hurricanes are not as bad as others, but your name is not Carly. Carly _03111. What would you like me to call you? If not the name that is in your username. I'm sorry. What's the username then? What should I call you instead? I'll try and remember. Okay. Yeah, there was a not so bad hurricane in Florida a couple months ago, just category 1, but my parents were out of town, so I was very stressed. I realized that like that's a small hurricane, right? It's not that means the winds aren't very strong. But I was worried because my parents were out of town and I was taking care of their dog, all the pets and stuff. My parents went to a wedding that weekend, and so I was really worried. I was like, what if I have to like for some reason evacuate, and I have to like evacuate with all of the pets? You can put your real name, Carly. Or Julia, sorry. People will call you your real name. Don't worry about it. Don't feel like you gotta put a fake name on Twitch, if you want to. But anyway, I was really worried about, like the possibility that I might have to, I mean, obviously it was small, but so it wasn't going to happen. But I was like, what if it does happen? What if this is the one and it does happen and I have to evacuate alone with like all these animals? But it wasn't, because it was a tiny hurricane, so it was fine. But paranoia. So I was worried about that. Anyway, no big deal. Dan was here through one hurricane, Purple Sweetheart, a couple years ago. But he said now Dan can hug you when there's a hurricane so you won't be scared. Oh, I wish it were that simple. Well, that's the thing, Cassidy, exactly. They change so fast, so it's just spooky. Aura, Knight, Pat, Rootin' Tootin', Black Rose, Pat again. Thank you for the subs and bits, everybody. Shan, Freddie, Chris, Forrest, Bailey, Anxiety, Sugar, Bug. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay. I like this place. I think it's gonna be cute. I want to get some more plants and stuff. Yeah, when Dan was here for that hurricane a couple years ago, it was really weird timing because there was, I had a business trip. I literally, had to go to meetings at the YouTube offices, like the week of. And so while I was there, I was gone for like 3 days. And while I was gone, I'm like following the news and it's like, hurricane coming. Oh, it's getting bad. And I was like, oh, what if they close the airport? Yikes. And then my Dan was just here, and he like went hurricane prep shopping with my mom to like get water and granola bars and stuff. It was cute. But anyway, it ended up being fine. That's actually happened to me twice where I've been in California and there's been a hurricane coming and I was worried. Like it happened once at Sims Camp as well where there was a hurricane coming and I was worried they were going to close the airport before I got back, but I got back in time. So, and the flight was empty because no one was coming back into that. But that it's weird stuff when that kind of thing happens. Okay, can't use that. Okay, we can put that big painting there though. That could be cool. Maybe in like green. Don't know. Belzy, it depends. Like, usually, for example, I have like a bunch of like cans of beans and granola bars and stuff. Like, I have like a couple boxes of like batteries and I don't know, things like that in case of emergency. And I usually just leave it there all year. And then obviously, like, if it's gonna go bad, maybe you eat it when hurricane season's over. But the cans of beans are fine for a while. But I've got like some stuff like that prepped and like saved. So, okay, I'm trying to think how I want to do this because maybe I will put another set of like those platforms to display something up here. That'll be cute. I'm gonna like it. Alright. Alright. I think... There we go. What's up, Elisa? What's going on? Tell us. Tell us. Belle, History, Callie, Reagan, Aaron, Allie, Simply Joy, Aura, Knight. Thank you all for the subs and stuff. Thank you so much. Okay. Some sort of decorative items would be nice up here. Got your first job. Oh, Elisa, that is huge news. Congratulations. That is so, so, so exciting. I am really, really glad to hear that. What is that? Sorry. Not gonna work. Maybe I should put that in there. But I like this. I want to use these things. It looks cool. Go on the... Maybe that's cool. I don't know. Haley, thank you for the 12 months. Soupy with the sub. Sam with the 19 months. Allie with the gifted subs. Thanks. When did Simsie Boo get a makeover? Laura, when I needed a new ghost to put on Boo merch to release soon. Shella made it. But we got a new Simsie Boo like 3 weeks ago almost. It's been a while now. Oh. Wow. Wow, that is something, isn't it? That's not gonna go in the science museum, is it? I don't know what I want. I kind of like these. Should I keep it? What's the Simsie Boo? It's an emote. Do you see that Simsie Boo, the little ghost that people are putting in chat? Okay. Baby Yoda. Do you know what? No. Sorry, I can't bring myself to do that. That's not funny. That's actually really... No, I need to put him somewhere else. He needs to go somewhere where he looks less silly. I'm not into that. Okay. I think... Okay. And then we're gonna put these big paintings on this wall somehow. I don't think I want to use... We have so many paintings, but maybe I'll size them all up. Maybe I'll use these big landscape ones, and I'll, like, put 2 of them. Do I want this one instead? No. I like these. Those are nice. That's nice. Helt, you missed it. We've had a long discussion about Ottomans multiple times today. We did not like how the Ottomans looked. The Ottomans that we have in The Sims 4 are not really the style that we're going for. So we decided against using them on purpose. But yeah, they weren't really like... I don't know, they weren't like fitting the way we wanted them to. They're both like very traditional. The base game ones weren't really gonna work for us, unfortunately. We tried. Trust me. Can you get the diva pictures from Black Rose Observatory? Black Rose, I'm 4 steps ahead of you. We've already got some downstairs. We are builders. Hey, Lil Zika. I am scared about the tournament tomorrow. FOD. So there's a Stardew Valley tournament tomorrow, guys, that I'm gonna be in. And I'm really nervous about it. For the main thing is that I'm scared of letting down my team. I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be really fun. But I'm also kind of nervous because I really don't want to let anybody down, you know? But I'm sure it'll be a great time. Where can you watch? On my Twitch channel. It's gonna be on Twitch. I'll be live at 12 at noon. But we've been practicing a lot. I mentioned this earlier. The reason I'm live early today is because we're gonna practice again later today. We've been practicing literally every day when I get off stream. Because it's kind of a good time for everybody. And last night, for example, practice from like exactly 7 until midnight. And then today, because the tournament's tomorrow, we're gonna practice later today, longer. So I wanted to stream early so that we would have time to practice later, you know? Put the dinosaur in the kids' room. But I wanted to make sure everybody had time to, or I wanted to make sure I had time to stream, but also do it later, you know? I'm gonna put this clown painting up. I like it. Practice for what? Sparked? No! For a Stardew Valley tournament. It's a farming game. Not Sparked. Nothing to do with The Sims. To be honest with you, I don't think they're gonna do Sparked anymore. They don't. This isn't actually confirmed or anything. This is just a guess on my part, but I think Sparked might have not gone how they planned. I don't know if they're gonna do another one. I don't know. Maybe they will. I shouldn't speak for them, but I don't think they're gonna do another Sparked. Yeah, they took like Sparked off the gallery and stuff. So, I don't know. Doing anything? Shan, there's a $40,000 prize pool, $40,000 total prize pool. Obviously it like splits between all the first, second, third, and then every person on the team. There is a $40,000 prize pool for the tournament, yeah. Okay. This is not really how I wanted this bathroom to look. Did anything happen with Sparked? No. I think it just didn't get as many views as they wanted. There's not like any like tea. I think that Sparked didn't get as many views as they had hoped it would, and they probably were like, we probably shouldn't spend money on this again. And also there's a pandemic, so they can't really film it anymore. So. Yeah, Chaos, keep in mind, again, there's like, so the way that prize pools work for tournaments, I'm going to give you an example for a bigger one. Say there's a $100,000 prize pool for the tournament. Maybe $40,000 of that goes to first place. Each person gets $10,000, right? And then $20,000 goes to second place. Each person gets $5,000. And then like the prize pool gets split up like that. But the total prize pool for the tournament is $40,000 tomorrow. So, I might make this bathroom smaller on purpose. I think I like how it looks, but I kind of want it to be, different. Split the bathroom. There's 2 bathrooms downstairs already. This one's a weird shape. It's hard to split into 2. Okay. I think that is nice. Maybe we could put like some shelves in here or something. Yeah, shelves are a nice touch. Sure. Sims doesn't have elevators. No, they add elevators, Mitch. They had them when they gave us City Living. There was like elevators in the penthouse lots, but you can't put elevators in a regular lot. Like it doesn't work right, and it's obviously not in the base game. So I don't know why they didn't do that, to be honest with you. But yeah, I don't know what their reasoning was for not giving us the elevators for real, but whatever. Disappointed but not surprised. Am I right, everybody? Yeah, I think we're used to that kind of stuff. So, I'm not going to put a toddler potty here. I don't really put toddler potties in my community lots. I'm sorry. I like, are you really going to potty train your toddler if you bring them here? Are you really going to potty train them here? And in real life, would you really do that? Toddlers are in diapers. Like, I don't know. I toddler potty in a public bathroom feels very bizarre. Like one of those little plastic toddler potties. Like, imagine that in a public bathroom. Yeah. I I don't really, I also don't think you'd bring toddlers here. So, like, when would you bring a toddler to this place in The Sims anyway? Okay. Okay, but Justin, toddlers in The Sims are in diapers. Toddlers in The Sims wear diapers. I don't even usually potty train them anyway, to be honest with you, because I just don't bother with it. But, like, toddlers, you can't correct me. It's a fact. And in real life, you'd just use the real toilet. You'd sit them on this. Karen, thank you for the 33 months. Kat, thank you for the bits. Emma, Mia, Tipsy, Little TK for you. Bear, Dark, Alien, everybody, thank you for the subs and bits and stuff. Anyway, I can't believe this is the hill people choose to die on. People try to argue with me in Twitch chat about the weirdest things. Like, I will never understand this. This happens all the time. This kind of thing, the one that always gets me, I explain how, like, I talk about, like, the upstairs in my parents' house, and they'll try and correct me and be like, you mean a loft? And then I'm like, no, I live there, you don't. But people always, like, it's just the nature of the internet. People love to, like, correct you about things, and it's like, I live in the house, I know what it's like, you don't. And then they just think, because it's the internet, people just correct you about things. It's kind of funny. And it never changes. It's always like that. No matter what social media platform you're on, it just is that way. Is it an industrial loft? The industrial loft kit? Oh, and the same thing also, how I would call Dan my boyfriend on the internet after we applied for the K1 visa, and they'd be like, don't you mean fiance? And then I'd be like, no, I don't have a ring yet. I mean, I'm not wearing it. It's right here. I have a ring now, but I didn't then. And so I would be like, no, I don't mean fiance. Let me call him what I want to call him. It's so weird how people try and, like, correct you about the most bizarre things on the internet, you know? But anyway. Okay, this is gonna be the science lab part. But I need to figure out what I want to put. Oh my god, this is horrible. Should I use it? I think so. I'm gonna use it. Can I use it in the weird beige color? Yeah, I can. Okay. Nope, I want the white, please. What do I think of Paralives? Ooh. Paralives makes me really nervous. I'm really worried that Paralives is not gonna deliver, and people are gonna be very angry. People are spending a lot of money on Patreon on Paralives for a game that's probably not going to come out for like years and years and years and years and years, which because it's an indie game with a very small development team, right? And I think they've made some really big promises, which is a good thing. I just worry that they're not going to deliver on those promises and people are going to be angry and give up on the game. And I don't want that to happen. I think it'll be really sad if they don't get a fair chance, but I think if they like release without the things they've promised, people are gonna be really mad at them, and I worry that it's gonna be a downfall kind of thing when it really does have a good chance to be a really fun game. So that makes me nervous. But I hope that it turns out good. I'm also realistic in the fact that it's a really small development team and it's gonna take years to finish. And I think that a lot of people have it in their heads that like, oh, Paralyzed is gonna kill The Sims, down with The Sims, and like realistically, you have to keep in mind that EA has so much money and such a big team and so much, I don't know, just a big name surrounding them to back them up. And like they have so much going for them. It is really hard for an indie game to compete with that. It's just a fact. Like, they can, but it's really hard to do, right? Because EA has so much going on, and so much going for them. Like we're talking like millions, billions of dollar type stuff for EA, right? Whereas like Paralyze is funded on Patreon. So it's just a very different thing, very different situation. And I think it's probably better to not compare it to The Sims, right? Like let Paralyze exist on its own as a cool simulation game and not expect it to compete with or like destroy The Sims, you know? Like I think that it's probably better to let it be on its own and let it exist as its own cool thing, right? Instead of trying to like end one. Like they can coexist. You don't need to like have just one. But anyway, I hope that it goes well. I really do hope that it goes well. But I also worry, the other thing about this, right, is that a lot of these indie games, they usually come out in like a beta access early, like an early alpha version of the game that's not finished. Like they'll release it unfinished on purpose so people can play it and test it and stuff like that. And I really worry that people aren't going to understand that it's unfinished and will play the beta or understand and also just not care, but play the beta, be like, oh, I don't like this, and then like never give it a second chance when it's gonna be unfinished. You know, like I really worry about Paralyze. I want them to succeed so bad, but I just feel like I don't trust the community to give them a fair chance. That's not me trying to insult the community. I just like I know how these things go with like all games, you know, and I don't want it to get written off. Does that make sense? Is my point coming across? I just want to give it a chance. But yeah, Jenny, Fuzzy, Care Bear, Kara, thank you for all the subs. I think that like every game probably has that concern with like the beta kind of getting it written off. I mean, okay, I've done this. Like my time at Porsche, this is probably like a massive throwback for a lot of you that you wouldn't remember. But like back in like 2017, 2018, I used to stream that game like literally every day, right? I was obsessed with that game. But it was in beta still, and I played it, and I played the whole thing, and then I ran out of stuff to do, and so I stopped playing it, and then I got busy and didn't pick it up again. Ever. And to this day, I haven't played it again. But now it's finished, and it's out, and like, they're coming out with a sequel and stuff, and I never finished playing the real game. But I put, like, a couple hundred hours in the beta, but I never played the real game. So even like I'm guilty of that, right? And so I just worry that kind of thing might happen to Paralyze, but I don't know. Fingies crossed. I have high expectations for it, so I hope that it goes well. Game we're talking about? Well, just then I was talking about my time at Porsche, but before we were talking about a game called Paralyze. It's an indie life sim that's being made right now. That we have somewhat high expectations for. I don't know. It looks like it's gonna be cool. But anyway. Emma Remy, thank you for the subs. Oh my god, someone just asked, Little Digga, do you ever sleep? And Laura said she read it as Little Digga, do you ever shut up? Laura's like about to ban them, thinking they said, do you ever shut up? Oh, that's so mean. Do we need 2 of these? Should I try to have 2 of them? They're so weird and big. Bessie, it's 3 p.m. for me. I love that. Do you know what? That reminds me. A couple months ago, I posted a TikTok at 10 p.m. and all the first comments on it were like, Kayla, why are you awake? Go to bed. It's 10 p.m. Why are you awake? Go to bed. Why are you awake? 10 o'clock. Okay. Leave me alone. That made me laugh, though. It's funny how people are with that kind of thing. Okay, I might put a couple computers in here, I think. That would probably be for the best. Kayla, It's 9:34 a.m. Go to sleep. Oh. Anyway, I usually go to bed at like 11 or around 11 to midnight. So thank you very much. 10 p.m. is not my bedtime. I'll stay up if I want to. But yeah, I'm usually pretty good about sleeping at a reasonable time. Thank you. That's because I like to get up early though. Okay. Oh, I am so excited for you guys to see the stream tomorrow. So the Stardew Valley tournament, I'm gonna warn you all again right now, that it's gonna be a different stream than normal. It's gonna be kind of weird. Unfortunately, I won't be able to read chat much. I won't be able to read alerts very much either, because I'm gonna be very focused. But the way it works, right, and it might be kind of confusing if you've never watched a Stardew speedrun or anything like that, but it's gonna be very different than any way that you've probably played Stardew Valley before, which is kind of fun. But like it's gonna be a lot of like go out, run. We have like very specific plans of like exactly what we need to do each day, all written out, and then like sleep for 4 days, do it again, sleep for 10 days. Like it's very, very specific and very planned out. So you're all gonna probably be like, what is going on? But it's gonna be kind of fun. So I'm looking forward to it. What, as Minecraft Championships? No, Claudia, this has nothing to do with Minecraft Championships. They're not even like remotely similar. But sleep for 10 days? Well, Frenzy, it's a, Face Clan, I didn't delete it. One of my mods did. Now you're gonna get banned. They said, do you play Sims as a living or do you have a real job? Laura deleted it and replied, they said, why you delete my comment? You are a hoe. You can't even let her see my comment that caused no harm. She is so sensitive and needs to get a grip and grow up. She needs to get a grip and grow up. I mean, they're not wrong about that part. I do need to get a grip and grow up. You were absolutely correct. But you could have said it nicer. Get your sensitive hoodie at lilsimsieshop.com. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so the tournament, the way these things work, right, is that you really need to, because it's a speedrunning competition, the goal is to get through the first year or two, like, as fast as possible, right? So it's like, the first spring is like water, sleep, water, sleep, water, sleep, until you have parsnips. Like, you just have to, like, sleep as much as you can so that you speed up the time and keep getting ahead to get to the next seasons and stuff. So, like I said, it's probably going to be really different than anything you're used to watching, or playing. Like, if you're not used to, playing games that way, it's definitely a very different way that I haven't played Stardew Valley before, but I think it'll be fun for you guys to see. So that is the plan. So they get banned from chatting from the whole stream. They get banned from chatting, Lexi. You can still watch streams even if you're banned on Twitch, which I think is kind of dumb, but it is the case. But yeah, you can still watch streams if you're banned on Twitch. So they can still hear me. But you don't think it's dumb? Well, I think a lot of people, that are being, like, repeatedly harassed by someone, like, I've had this happen before, it's been a while, but sometimes, like, for example, someone with the username, like, I hate lilsimsie, will come back and be like, I hate lilsimsie1, I hate lilsimsie 2, I hate lilsimsie 3, and just keep making new accounts. And I wish that, it was easier to prevent that. And you kind of wish that the people who are actively harassing you wouldn't be able to watch your stream still. But obviously some people get, like, wrongfully banned sometimes or whatever, but I think it's more common that people get rightfully banned and shouldn't be able to watch the stream. But you could just log out and watch it, so there's not really a way around it, so I don't know the solution to that, but I wish there was one. Difference between a timeout and a ban. A timeout means you can't type in chat for however long. So you could get timed out for like 10 minutes. If you get banned, that's permanent. a timeout is like a smaller offense, right? Like if somebody's spamming and we say like, hey, stop spamming, and they don't listen, we might time them out for 10 minutes. And then they come back, and then usually it's fine. But usually when you get banned, that is permanent. So, okay, I'm gonna put some art. Thank you very much. Maybe I should put different easels in here. Would that be fun if there was like a couple different kinds of easels? That's an idea. Kind of interesting. Yeah, so you can paint the rocket, exactly. Okay. I want that thingy. It's an unlockable. I always forget where it is. Oh, sorry for yawning. I'm talking about, oh, this is what I wanted. Thank you very much. So you could like paint that. How fun. All the easels could face inward, painted towards some sort of statue. I did think about that. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it though, but maybe we could. Yeah, this is from the art career, the painter career. It's cool. It's kind of hard to find though. I always like forget about it and forget to look for it. It's called the Fleckles Studio Lamp, unlocked level 10 of the painter career. Yeah, Dusty, the rockets seem to be broken for everybody. I don't think that's just you. I've heard a lot about that. So you're not alone in that one, unfortunately. There's been some rocket problems in The Sims 4. No, Loaf, I'm live early today because I've got to practice for my Stardew Valley tournament later. Am I worried EA will never release The Sims 5? No, Bunny, they haven't confirmed this, and I don't know anything secret that you don't know. Everything I know about this is, like, public knowledge, right? So keep that in mind. But, so I'm not, like, spilling any tea. I also don't have any secret information. If they told me, I would certainly not bring it up. That's the kind of thing I never understand. Someone tried to say that, like, oh, I must have known they're adding nail polish to Spa Day because I was so confident about it. If I knew, why would I say it on YouTube? If I knew, why would I be like, guys, I think they're gonna add nail polish. They can't just tell me things and then me just say them and pretend that I don't know. If they told me, I would shut my mouth, because I've signed an NDA. Anyway, I never understood people don't get that, but if I knew, why would I bring it up? Anyway, we're pretty sure they're working on The Sims 5. A bunch of the, like, lead people from The Sims 4 have moved to a different project at Maxis recently, which is intriguing. And then, they could literally sue me. That's the thing, Laura. Like, if I like spilled something like that, they could sue me. But there's also like some job listings on like the EA Careers website about like a new, probably like Sims game from Maxis. Like, there's lots of things hinting towards the fact that they're making a new Sims game. They also, Andrew Wilson, the CEO, talked about like a future generation of Sims and like multiplayer stuff. Like it's very clear that they're working on it. There's just not a lot of information about when it will come out. Probably a few years still. But it is pretty certain that it's actively being worked on. So, anyway, if I ever knew a secret, I'd shut my mouth. Like, for example, when the Cottage Living trailer teaser came out, I had already seen the Cottage Living, or before pre the teaser, when people were talking about the expansion pack. Everybody was like, I hope it's farming, I hope it's farming. Meanwhile, I had seen the trailer, like, for 2 weeks before the teaser. So those 2 weeks, I zip it. I don't say anything. I ignore people in chat talking about it because I am not trying to be like, I don't know, maybe it's farming and have it get misconstrued. You know, like if I know something, I'm not going to mention it at all. Because I'm not trying to get in trouble. So anyway, if I'm talking about something, I don't know anything about it. It's speculation. Okay. I like that. Even my dad! Yeah! My dad on the stream. So we streamed with my dad. So, okay. I think I saw the trailer like a week and a half before the trailer actually came out. I'm pretty sure. Maybe almost 2 weeks. And so I knew what the pack was going to be for like 2 weeks because I had seen the trailer already because they like wanted me to record my reaction to it so they could post a teaser about it. But my dad, we were streaming with my dad, and he was talking about how like he likes to farm in games, and he was like, oh, do they have a farming pack for The Sims? Are they gonna make a farming pack for The Sims? And in my head I was like, zip it! I can't respond to this. How am I gonna reply to that and be like, yeah, I really hope they do sometimes. I think I was like, yeah, that's a really highly requested pack, is how I like responded to that. But I was like, Dad. Anyway, it was kind of funny that he did that. I think I might put a desk in here. I don't know. But anyway, then they announced cottage living like a couple weeks later. So yeah, he put me on the spot. He didn't know, it's fine. I mean, how could he have known, right? Like, okay, I think get a couple chairs in there. Maybe another one of these thingies. No, Seashell, he wasn't trying. No. Oh, sorry if this was unclear. My dad wasn't trying to like make me say something. My dad and I were playing The Sims on stream, and he literally was like, I would like to have farming in The Sims. He wasn't like trying to get me to like say anything. He didn't know. I hadn't told him. But we were playing The Sims on stream, and he was like, it'd be cool if they made farming. They should make farming. And then I was like, yeah, they should. But he didn't know. I mean, how could he have, right? But it was kind of funny. Okay, I want that, like, digital sketch pad, I think, to put here. Well, I couldn't show him, but I did tell him afterward, Bloom. Afterward, I was like, Dad. Remember the trailer I had to watch early? Literally, it was for farming. Okay. I like this art room. I think that's nice. Some good spots for drawing, some good spots for painting, good lighting. Maybe I'll put some plants. Yeah, at this point though, speaking back to expansion packs, I don't know anything about the next one's coming, but at this point, I don't know what they're gonna add expansion pack wise. Like, for a while, the past few years, we've kind of known, like, okay, well, they're still gonna make university, you know, they're still gonna make seasons or what. Like, for a long time, we never knew what was gonna be next, but we always knew, like, they still have to make, like, at least these 4, you know, like, these are the definites. Like, we're definitely gonna get university, like, we're definitely gonna get seasons. Well, now we already have all those definites, so, like, even farming. So I'm really curious to see what they do next, like, where they go from here and like what they choose to do for a future expansion. I'm just Generations for me would be a dream. I don't know if they'll ever make a Generations pack in The Sims 4. I would love that, but I don't know what they would do for it. At least for an expansion, maybe for like a game pack type thing, but expansions are usually bigger, right? So like what's the big picture of that? I don't know. Parenthood isn't what we mean for Generations, though. Parenthood is an interesting family gameplay thing that I really like. When we're talking about Generations, like Generations in The Sims 3, it added stuff like prom and graduation and like canes for elders and strollers for toddlers and like all kinds of clubs for high schoolers and for kids. Like they had so many things for every generation of your family, and it was really cool. Like you could teach your kid how to drive, well, your teen how to drive, not your kid. Not a kid, but you could teach teens how to drive. Like there was all kinds of stuff like that. Boarding school, yeah, you could send them off to boarding school. But there was a lot of really nice stuff like that. Like fun family-focused gameplay that we're sort of lacking in The Sims 4. And it was really nice. So I would very much like to have something like that again. Parenthood is a good start, but the problem is, like, I think in The Sims 4 they'd want to have a more like defining gameplay feature with a Generations expansion pack, like an overarching new system. And I feel like Parenthood is that good new system, but like I still want a ton of more stuff for Generations. So like I don't know what they would do as like the main big thing, but I don't know. But we'll see. We will see. Daycare, that's another thing they added was a daycare career in Generations in The Sims 3. But we need more than just daycare career. You could run a home daycare in The Sims 3. And I guess they could always do like if they, because you know how university is like active, if they made like active school. I made a whole video about Generations. I literally made a PowerPoint presentation about what I wanted to see in Generations pack. And I like the idea of boarding school again, like send your kids away type boarding school, like Rabbit Hole, like we used to have, but also like an active school, how you could like go to elementary school with your kid. I would like to do something like that too. But in The Sims 3, they had boarding school, and you could literally send your children away. Like, you could enroll them in boarding school, and they would leave. And then they'd just be in a rabbit hole gone. And it was super nice, because you don't need to raise them. So, could they update Parenthood? I don't think that an update to Parenthood would be of the scale that I want. I'd prefer, like, a full pack with this stuff. An update to Parenthood wouldn't be big enough to have everything that I want in it. There's too much family gameplay that we need, I think. I'm not sure what else to put upstairs. Maybe a table in between these with a light on it. I don't know. Are the Elements base game? Yeah, they are, Autumn. Yes, they are. We have to do the kids' space downstairs, too. What am I looking for? This table. Update to Dine Out? Oh, yeah. I know. I'm so curious to see what they do with these updates to packs. Like, I do think that Spa Day is a really good place to start. Like, I'm super pleased with them starting at Spa Day. But I'm really curious to see, like, what their plans are in the future for updating packs. And like what packs they want to update. Because I really think that those first few, like I mentioned Luxury Party in my video yesterday, but Luxury Party is actually bad. Like it actually sucks and is genuinely a waste of money. Like if you bought Luxury Party, you deserve a refund. Like that pack is actually really bad. It has like 6 items in it. Literally. Like it's so pointless. And the thing is, like, the gameplay item, that, like, fountain is nice, I guess. Like, it's like a chocolate fountain or whatever, and a buffet table. That's nice and all, but they could really update that to be a better buffet table and also give us a bunch more content. It's, like, actually worse than a kit. It was the first pack you bought? Well, it was one of the first ever packs, Tipsy. So, like, a lot of us bought it as one of the first packs we bought. But, like, compared to I don't have my packs installed, but, like, it is literally, like, a quarter of the size of the more recent stuff packs. No, that's Vintage Glamour, Sarah. Butlers came with Vintage Glamour. Luxury Party has, like, some fancy clothes that are kind of ugly. That, like, glowing cube in build mode. Couple, like, fancy party furniture items, and a buffet table. Yeah. But it was their first ever stuff pack. So, like, I think they just didn't know what they were going to be able to do and, like, what the size of stuff packs was going to be. And so stuff packs have slowly gotten so much better. It's 12 items. It's literally the size of a kit. If not, maybe even smaller than a kit. Like, yes, the Paranormal Pack is a stuff pack too. So the Paranormal Pack, remember, came with a whole new career, an active career, all that furniture, so many clothing items. Like, Paranormal versus Luxury Party. Luxury Party is tiny. I don't have it installed. I only have the base game installed right now. But let me pull up like a Sims community article about it or something. And I'll show you all the items that it came with. But it literally has 12 items. Like, this pack is actually really bad. So they're gonna go back and update something. Like, I think updating, it's not loading. When Luxury Party was released, it was half the price they charge now. No, Luxury Party's always been $10 US. I don't know where you live. It's always been $10 US though. They definitely changed the price. It's not loading. Sims community. Okay, I opened it in a incognito tab and now it's loading. So there was these 3 hairstyles. There was these 4 hairstyles. There was these accessories. There was some weird makeup. You've seen like this stuff. There was some interesting outfits that I'm gonna be honest, you probably don't use that often. Maybe you do, I don't know. This thing. This is a good wedding dress, to be fair. So that's useful. But like this, when are you gonna use this? And then there's 12 new furniture items. We have this glowing bar and those bar stools. This is a glowing light up curtain. This is a glowing square for the wall. An ottoman. This is a glittery table. This is a glowing cube. This is a cute chair. It's a nice event chair. This is a light as well. Everything lights up, by the way. Everything lights up for some reason. But there's this like... Okay, it's not loading. Well, you can see it. It's a little light. Then these buffet tables that are actually kind of useful. You can serve it and it serves like these 5 things on it automatically, which is kind of nice. And there's 2 of them. And then there's this fountain. You can fill it with like punch or like chocolate. It's cute. But I think if they were to update this, they could like add more customization options for the food and stuff. And just in general, a bunch more furniture, because yeesh. These are they're not, these are like display tables. It's basically the same as like, one of these kind of things, or, you know, like it's just a table, but they're bigger. But I think that pack has some potential. They could definitely update it to have some more things. But maybe if they updated it to include like an actual event you could throw or something. Yeah, like that kind of thing could be nice. Yeah, a couple of the hairs are nice, Terry, for sure. It's not all bad. But the problem is that pack is like actually the size of a kit. But they charge you $10 for it. And then they need to fix it. They need to add more to that. But I don't know. Not all bad. Well, there's a couple nice hairs. So anyway, yikes. The Sims sit on the cubes. Do they? I'm gonna be honest. I've never once played with one of those cubes. So, Power, Jess, Ethan, Purple, Lene, Cinna, Mars, Present, Oi Marie, Apple, Lucky, Mando, Oi Marie again. Thank you all for the subs and stuff, everybody. Thank you so much. Yeah, it isn't as much bad as it is severely lacking. That's a good way of putting it. It's definitely, like, severely lacking. It definitely needs some updates. But anyway, fingers crossed. It gets better eventually. Okay. I feel like this area is empty. Maybe I will put a platform underneath these just to have, like, something else there. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe if there was just, like, a... Even if there's nothing on it, if there was just, like, something to help split up the space, maybe that would be nice. Oh, yeah, I feel like that helps. Mon Power Panda, thank you both for the subs too. Gives me early access Snowy Escape vibes. Yeah. Will this be uploaded on YouTube later? Probably, Anna. I'll probably post a speed build of this. I have a bunch of speed builds backlogged, so I might need a second to post it, but I'll probably post it. I'm gonna do the kids space now first. I think that would be a good idea. Yeah, we're gonna play Pots Family on Monday, Beach. I didn't want to do it this morning because I had to stream early so that I'd have time to practice with my Stardew Valley team, and so I didn't want to play the Pots Family this morning in case people that wanted to see it, like the regular stream time, like people that maybe have work now but not later, couldn't come. I didn't want to, like, stream the Pots Family now in case something bad happened and my Sims all died or something and then they weren't there to see it. So we're gonna play the Pots Family on Monday. It'll be on the gallery. Yeah, I posted it on the gallery, Rose. Don't worry. Don't worry. No, I'm not streaming again later. No. No, I can't stream later. So I didn't want to play the Pots. I was supposed to play the Pots Family today, but because I can't stream later, I didn't want to, because I didn't want to, like, have people miss it if they wanted to see it or anything, so. Yeah, sorry, confusing. I know, it's a weird day because we're practicing with my team today. It's the last day to practice, and I'm trying to be flexible because, like I said, one of my teammates is in Australia, and the event is literally at 2 a.m. for her tomorrow. Where can you watch it? On my Twitch channel, Mon. I'm just gonna be live on my Twitch channel. It's just gonna be right here. But yeah, the event is very early for her, so I will be as flexible as possible. It's the middle of the night for her that we're gonna practice today too, but she wanted to practicing in the middle of the night because the tournament's gonna be in the middle of the night, so. Yeah. We're gonna practice this afternoon in the middle of the night for her, intentionally, but I will be flexible because I feel bad. So I think, I want to put some, maybe I'll make all these different colors. I don't know if I like it. We'll see. Shan, thank you for the 10 months. Thank you so much. Tomorrow the tournament's at 12 p.m. at like noon Eastern time, Solitude. Okay. Sharon, thank you for the 5 months as well. I think, how do you practice for Stardew Valley? I understand that, like, people have never seen speedrunning, so that's why you're confused. It's a speedrunning tournament, so we have a route, a very there's the challenge, there's different challenges for different types of tournaments, right? This one, there's like a couple hundred different point options, and the goal is to get as many points in the 3 hours as you can, but they're not easy to get. So you have to, like, figure out a really detailed route basically plan out like every single day in game at extreme detail to make sure you get everything done in time, but also as fast as possible. And so the tournament is going to be, I guess, like the main challenge is honestly the routing and like trying to figure out how you're going to do it in the 3 hours. So it'll be interesting to see like what the other teams do and how they split it up and stuff like that. No, it's 3 hours, Hellcath. It lasts 3 hours, and you have that time to get as many points as possible. So the way that these kind of things work, everybody's going to be streaming it, and there's going to be a main channel that's like hosting as well. But the way that tournaments work, any kind of esports competition on the internet, it's always streamed from everyone's perspective, because if I didn't stream it, then I could be cheating. So I have to stream it. Everyone will be streaming it, because then no one can cheat, right? So that's the idea. Everybody will be live. Do not worry. Okay, I'm gonna get a couple of these. And Sharon, thank you for the subs, both of you too. Thank you so much. Since when can we name cow plants? Like a couple of years. They default to my name. Did you see? But yeah, you can name cow plants now. You have been able to for a little bit, which is kind of cool. I don't like that. Sorry. Don't mean to yawn. Don't like that. Don't like that. Not at all. Perhaps I will go for something a bit more like, or maybe this wall could be funnier because it's got more. It's just the wall is so tall. That's why I'm struggling. Maybe if I do make it a lighter color, it won't stress me out as much. Ooh, where is Dad? What, my real dad? At home? Okay, this is supposed to be a kitchen space. So we'll have a door there. In chat. Yeah, he is in fact watching the stream. He didn't say sup though? I thought he did. I thought I saw my dad say sup. Did he not, Laura? I could have sworn I saw him here. He also just texted me, so are you sure? He said, yo. Oh. Why did he say that? Why did he do that? Okay. Starting to think that I did not think this through very well. Don't know. Okay. This is supposed to be like a kitchenette, is what we were doing. Is Little Dika your dad? No! I'm gonna cry. Oh no. Oh no. First of all, Little Dika is like my exact same age. And also lives in Italy. So easy mistake to make, but unfortunately, no, we are not related. Yeah. It's not a bathroom, Justin, that's why. This is going to be a kitchenette, like I said. We wanted to have the ability for people to grab snacks. I'm picturing there being, like, staff that work in this kitchen, or the staff that work in the kids' place, like, all day. And so this is where they, maybe the kids come here for camp and they need to have their lunches. Like, they pack their lunch and put it in the fridge. I don't know. Either way, I wanted a little tiny kitchen in this place in case, I don't know, in case we needed it. So here it is. Is this built for my legacy? Well, it's going to be for my new save file, but I'll probably put it in my legacy save too, Matthew. Okay. I want to get a cork board too. Okay. Those are probably too high. The tall walls are so weird. They're really so hard to work with, aren't they? Okay. I want to get some postcards. Am I excited for the spa day refresh? Yeah, I swear, I have somehow made like 3 videos about the spa day refresh. I'm really excited about it. I keep talking about it, which I think is probably pretty solid evidence that I'm like really excited about it. I don't think I thought I was going to be that excited about it, but now that it's coming, I'm like really looking forward to the spa day refresh. Like, I genuinely cannot wait. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited. I think it's gonna be really good. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a fun one. So, oh, Winter Sims! I'm really excited for you. That's gonna be so much fun. That's gonna be so much fun. Okay, tiny kitchenette is good. Sophie, obviously I haven't seen it yet, but I really do think the refresh is going to make Spa Day probably a worthwhile one to grab if you're into that kind of stuff. Spa Day actually has some kind of fun gameplay in it. Like, I don't know how much you guys have played Spa Day or seen content about Spa Day, but like, it has a new death. It's got a new woohoo spot, like, a whole 10-level skill. It has a new kitchen set. Like, Spa Day actually has like some pretty solid bones to it. And, like, I think with these extra little touches, it's going to be a really good pack. Like, I genuinely, I kind of like it. So, I'm pretty excited about that. It should be fun. Yeah, the nail polish is tempting, right? I guess we'll have to wait and see what it looks like before we make any decisions. Nobody buy anything yet. I said that in my video yesterday. I was like, don't buy it yet. If it looks good and you don't have it yet, don't buy it yet. Wait until we know what's in, like, we've actually seen the refresh, and then buy it. But, I mean, it does seem like it's going to be a solid one, so. Well, that's the thing, serious, like, with that kind of stuff, Spa Day very much is, this is the kind of pack that is very dependent on your personal play style. Like, it might be well worth it to you, but not worth it to somebody else, and that's okay. You know, like, everybody has different interests and stuff. But this is the kind of thing that, like, really probably depends, you know? Mon, thank you for the sub gift, by the way. Thank you so much. Streams in, like, 2 or 3 hours? What stream, Bexy? I'm not streaming today. Later. The tournament's tomorrow. That's why I'm live today now, so I can practice later. We can't stream the practice, though, because the practice needs to be private so that none of the other teams catch our plans. Oh, the Sims stream. Oh, right. The Sims is streaming later, yeah. The Sims is showing off stuff later. I can't even watch it because I promised to practice with my team. But yeah, should be interesting. Drawing table. Yeah, we're gonna put some drawing tables in here. What's the Sims showing off? The Spa Day update. Okay. Sorry, people have been asking me all day about what I'm streaming later. I have to keep being like, I'm not streaming later. So I just assumed. My bad. It's just I've been having that discussion literally all day today, so... My bad. Okay, I think I do kind of want to have a little rug over here. Yeah, this will be fine. I'm thinking I might put a little couch space. So that, I don't know, they can sit and read. Or something. Maybe like 2 chairs. Maybe there could be like a couple little... Maybe we could do like a couple chairs over here. Aww. That's really cute. And then maybe they could have a dollhouse. I don't know. I'm not sure where the best place to... I kind of want it to be in there, but looks a bit silly. Maybe I'll angle it. It's a whole mansion. This isn't a mansion, it's a museum. But I suppose, yeah. Oh, the dollhouse. Oh, duh. Sorry. This is, in fact, not a house, though, by the way, if you were curious. It's a museum. Oh. Gotta fix the walls on the outside. Dollhouses always get smashed. That's true. The dollhouses do usually get smashed, but... I don't know. Sims are mean, aren't they? Why do they do that? Why do they always ruin everything? That's why we can't have nice things. Alice, LJ, thank you for the subs, both you two. Yeah, you have to get it in debug, David, unfortunately, which is kind of annoying. But the bear picture is in debug, so... Yeah, I wish the kids could repair the dollhouse, too. Maybe if they had, like, a slightly higher mental skill or something, if they could repair the dollhouse. I don't know. That would be nice. Because it's so annoying how, like, sometimes the parents will be the ones to break it as well. Like, what are you doing? That is your child's toys. Why are you breaking it? Can't trust anybody in this game. Put that there. Yeah, you paid for it as well. Exactly. That's your child's toy that you bought. Why are you trying to break it? Okay. I think... Yeah, or exactly, the kid will break the dollhouse and then cry that their dollhouse is broken. Like, bestie, you broke it. Sometimes you push brother's building blocks over. Okay, pushing your brother's blocks over is not the same as smashing this entire thing. This thing is massive. Smashing this is a very violent thing to do. Honestly, if you're doing that, that's a problem. I don't know. It is kind of funny. It's just annoying when, like, you have to fix it all the time. I'm thinking, should I... Oh. I dropped my ring. I've been sitting here, like, fumbling with it and playing with it, and I dropped it on my chair. My bad. I think this is cute. Maybe I'll put this in this corner. I don't know. Do you know what? Maybe I do like this. Maybe we can get some, like, I don't know. I think that's a cute little area. Now, I guess we have to figure out, last but not least, some like finishing touch type details. For example, we wanted to put a couple more benches outside over here. I don't know, like maybe one there and one there or something. I was thinking about putting a couple more outside as well. Like maybe, oh, I didn't finish landscaping this. Or maybe it deleted. Actually, you know what probably happened is it probably deleted when we had the panels or the, what's it called? The platforms. So I have to get that out of debug. No, RJ, we started this the other night. So I've probably spent like 4 hours on it, total. Spacey, Ro, Alice, LJ, Chloe, Tana, thank you all for the subs and stuff. Add some rugs. Do you really think that we need rugs in here? I feel like having rugs in a space like this is like genuinely a negative. Because it's like messy in a community space, you know? But maybe not. I feel like putting a rug is weird in a museum, though. I know the floors look maybe a little bit empty, but I'm scared the rug would be out of place. I want the observatory, but I didn't really think about that before, so now I need to figure out where to put it. I guess we could put it... like over there. Okay. It's gonna look weird with like a fourth thingy off of it. Maybe you have to walk to this from over here. Maybe that's how we split it up. You have to get to it from over here. Too wide. Oh, I like that. I think that's cute. Also, hi Mia, welcome to the stream. We're currently building a science museum in Newcrest. I've been trying to make a bunch of base game builds to fill up all of Newcrest. So we're working on a science museum. I'm kind of getting close to the end of it here. We're just doing like the final touches, like trying to fill up the rest of it. But I hope you all had a good stream. Welcome in. It is good to see you all. Don't mind me, I'm just placing my observatory. Food stall? RJ, I don't think we have food stalls in the base game. That's the problem. I don't know if we have access to that. There's so many fun things that I wish we could put, but unfortunately, because we're playing with just the base game, like a lot of that stuff, people wanted like a cafe in here. Fun idea, but we don't have it, you know. Oh, I should save. You make a solid point there, my friends. Food stalls from Debug? From the concert? Do they work? I don't know if I want to use them. I'm not sure. I'm not super sure about that. You have to hire the vendors? Oh yeah, if you have to hire the vendors, then I don't want to do it. I only want it if they like function on their own. I don't want to have to like hire someone. I want it to like have someone there automatically. Does that make sense? I don't want to just put things that don't function on this lot. I'm trying to make all these things in Newcrest be very like playable, functional, and not like pretty. You know, I mean, they're hopefully will look pretty also, but I'd rather like the priority be function over like, oh, it'd be fun if we had. It's like people wanted to put a gift shop, which is a really fun idea, but it wouldn't work So I kind of don't want to put it, like, I'd prefer if this build was, like, fully functional stuff, you know? You know, Girls Rock, I get grief from people no matter what I do. If I do base game builds too much, they're like, you do too many base game builds, why don't you use packs? This is boring. But then if I don't do base game builds, people will complain and be like, you're using too many packs, which is valid complaint. But, like, no matter what I do, people are going to complain. So I just build what I want. And I think it's hard to complain about a little base game save file like this. Like, this is a solid thing for most people, so... But anyway, people in my chat say weird things no matter what I'm doing, so it's fine. It doesn't matter. I'll just build what I want. Okay. But yeah, I like to do base game builds. And I like to do like base game community lot type stuff sometimes because I don't really get to do this kind of thing very often because I don't really build many community lots. Okay, so that's cute. There's like a little seating area. There's a little monkey bar playground area. There's the observatory. Nice big park, and then you can walk out the back and it'll take you to the rocket ship space. Okay. We need to make sure we like add on a couple things inside probably. The bathrooms seem like they're fine. Maybe I'll put some plants in each of the bathrooms. If we just go in and do some like small finishing detail type touches, you know? Brecca, maybe thank you for the sub gift. Typical Jason Erie, thank you for the subs, everybody. Thank you so much. Okay. We don't actually have chess tables anywhere, No, we don't have any chess tables. I guess maybe I should put some... I don't know where to put them, though. Maybe we could have a couple chess tables out here. That feels like it might work. Out in the back. Because it's, like, kind of in the park space still, but... Tour? Not yet. I want to finish the build first. We're not quite done. So let me finish it and then we can do a little tour. I promise. I just want to get a couple more details on it and stuff. Okay, that's really nice. Cute. Maybe I'll put another bench in this part too. A few places to come and sit. Okay. Inside, I want there to be like something more substantial when you first walk in. Like, I think that right now the entrance is very, I don't know, boring. Microscope? Oh, we have a whole science lab. I'm thinking I might put another statue. Part of me, I know this might be kind of weird, but part of me is like okay with putting, oh, you can't size them up all the way. I was gonna say I'd put the same statue back here, because that maybe makes sense, like, if that's like the main logo guy statue. But there's a couple other kinds of statues. There's like this thing too. Too tall. No grill for spontaneous grilling? Not here, no, I'm sorry. Maybe not on this one. There's a grill over there though if you want it. I'm not sure what the best thing to do about this is. Maybe I could put him in the center. Oh, maybe that's good. That actually feels really useful to me. Could put counters like a reception. I thought about that too, but I also don't want to like break up the flow of how you walk in here. That's why I'm not sure. Yeah, it's like he's pointing up the stairs. He's like, there's more to see up there. Allie, thank you for the sub gifts. Kitsune, Bestie, Kit, Charlie, Brecca, thank you all for the subs too. It does kind of blend into the wall, which is annoying. But you can't change the color of him. And I don't really want to change the color of every wall. Could I give him a special wall? Well, maybe we could put columns in the entrance, but only in the entrance, perhaps? And then he can have a different wall behind him. I don't know. That works. Maybe there could be like some seating. No, that's boring. Boring, boring, boring. I think some more plants might be of use in this area. Put Baby Yoda? Okay. Small, thank you for the bits. A black wall? Oh, that might work. I don't know. Do you think just the one behind him? I'm okay with doing that. Another platform, perhaps? Yeah, that's a possibility as well. Yeah, if we put a platform in front of this window here. It's already on such a high platform. I mean, we could always put, we talked about having some sort of desk, like a reception area. We could always have that back here. Nothing wrong with doing that, I don't think. Maybe I could get a glass table, though. But that way, like, I don't know, you'd come over here to check in or whatever. Buy your tickets. Okay, that could have been bad with the platforms, but we figured it out. It's fine. Everything is fine. I want to put, like, what sort of clutter could be useful? Like that business card item and stuff. Or a robot. Maybe I'll put the robot in the kids' space. They can have a robot. No, there's like the little business card thingy that came with, we can definitely use that pencil case. It's from the business career. You unlock it with the business career. I just don't know where it is. Sorry, yawning too much. A fancy feather pen? Oh no. Okay, that's not really what I wanted. That's a business card holder. No, there's something that I'm looking for. It's very specific. Is it the nameplate that I'm looking? The nameplate's from Get Together. Oh. No, there is a nameplate from the base game. Okay. That's a stolen nameplate right there. Okay, that's cool. Oh no. Not far forward enough. Too far forward. Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay. The cards are from Dine Out. Oh, maybe. Well, that's fine because we have this now. So. No. No. Why are you like this? Okay. Oh. Plant? Sure. There's definitely a cafe stand in the base game. Skipping, I don't know what you're talking about. Are you referring to the things from Debug? Because I'm not going to use them, because they don't function properly and you have to hire someone to work at them. And the actual cafe section is from Get Together, so I'm not going to do it now. like I said, we're trying to make this function over form, okay? We don't want to put decorative stuff just because we can. Obviously, it would be super cool if this area had a functional cafe. Like, that would be awesome. But it's just not a thing. We just can't do it with the base game. So, Miss, thank you for the bits. This is live, right? Yeah, it is, Crispy. Turn around so they can look outside while they work. Jen, I wasn't thinking of this being a, like, desk to work at. This was supposed to be more like a reception desk. If you need help at the museum, you can come talk to them. So I think they'd be facing you so that you could ask them questions. It's kind of what I was thinking. Look, thank you for the 39 months. But they wouldn't actually be, no one's actually going to work there. It's pretend. That is fake. Admittedly, this part is not real. I can place a coffee machine, yeah, Stefan, but I'm not gonna, because where would I put it? Guys, I want to drop the coffee thing. I've been building this for 2 days. People have been asking me for coffee things for 2 days. I still don't want to put coffee in it. Artelia, thank you for the tier 2 17 months. I'm just thinking realistically, are you actually gonna have your sim make coffee? Are you really gonna have your sim make coffee in it? Because I never, ever do that. I never use the coffee maker. See? And I also just built a coffee shop. Yeah, exactly. You want coffee? I built you this a couple days ago. But anyway. Yeah, it's annoying because they like autonomously make coffee and then it spoils, you know? I want to go look at it for Managed Worlds and see how it looks. Well, the coffee shop wasn't for this New Crest because the coffee shop isn't just base game. We're renovating or we're rebuilding all of New Crest with just the base game, so we can't really use a coffee shop, unfortunately. I like how it looks a lot. Yeah, there's a couple bins, yeah, Flicky. It's finished. It's got all the requirements and stuff. Don't worry, everything's all covered. The warning icons are because the lots are unfinished. Because like this one is set as a library, but obviously it has no library things on it. I'll show you again. But it's set as a library, but I didn't put anything down. I did that so I remember that I wanted to put a library here. So see how it says library incomplete? If you load into it, it's a library. But it's mad because it has no library items. But obviously I haven't built it yet. So it has no library items because there's nothing there yet. I like this lot. I think it'll be cute once we have a library that kind of is a similar look next to it. I think it'll be a nice touch. It'll work together well, I feel like. Rise and shine, hey Hannah. I'm not sure what else I want to add into the library or into the museum though. And then I'll show you the rest of the plans for the other areas. I like the outside a lot. I think the inside is pretty realistic. Oh, we're missing a big painting on this wall. This is that music area. So we were thinking about putting something music related, but I already have most of them. Oh, I never put this. Maybe he could go there. I like that painting. It's a cool one. Light above it. And then maybe like, I didn't use this yet, did I? No? Well, maybe I could put this here. There. Art. Art. I think that's looking pretty good. Got the space section, art section, lab, some more art. Am I gonna watch the Sims live stream? No, I've got plans later. I have to practice with my Stardew Valley team for the tournament tomorrow, and we had that plan before they announced the Sims stream, so I've got to do that this afternoon for like hours probably. So I won't have time to watch it. I'll watch it back, but I won't be able to watch it live, unfortunately. That's okay. That's okay. I should add ducks to the pond. To the fountain? Wouldn't they get, like, sprayed? Is that a... Is that a bad idea? Aren't they gonna be, like, in the fountain? I mean, we can go look at it with a sim, but I might get a bit of shortcuts. Well, Jen, the thing is, like, the tournament, that the stuff that needs to be practiced is not like animation canceling. That's like basic. The thing we're practicing is because we've got a route for the tournament. Like, every day has a very specific plan, right? And what we're practicing is, oh, that's annoying. And what we're practicing is running through that very specific plan and, like, doing what we plan to do each day to get all the points. Does that make sense? Well, we won't get all the points. No one's gonna get all the points, I don't think. I think that's impossible. But, like, we're practicing what we're doing every day to get... Does that make sense? And, like, doing run-throughs, trying to do it as fast as possible. So, fireflies found would be cute for nighttime, though? Maybe. I kind of like the ducks. I need to go to main menu, because I don't want to have Sims there. Maybe I'll put some fireflies in the park space. Okay. I think... I want to get... Maybe if I scoot it forward a little bit more. Oh, yeah, because it was like... Oh, there we go. That's where it should be anyway. And maybe we can put some fireflies, like, over here and, like, over there. Might be cute at nighttime. I don't know. It's kind of a fun idea. Maybe I'll put it on the gallery now. Maybe I'll just call it... I built a science museum on the 50 by 40 lot in Newcrest with just the base game. There, I'm done. I can't. It's done. That'll be kind of fun though. I feel like this will be really useful. I kind of want to go visit it at nighttime again. Oh yeah, maybe we could go put fireflies on the other park too. That's a cute idea, actually. We built the other park before we had fireflies. So maybe it could be fun. And this is the other park, by the way. It's like a more playgroundy type local park. It's got a little community garden. It's got a little clubhouse, which is kind of fun for, like, the kids to come and play. So we've kind of had fun with this stuff. But I want to put some fireflies. Because I think that's kind of cute, actually. Where should I put them? Maybe some there. Maybe some back there. Yeah, the live early thing was kind of a surprise plan. I decided to do this at midnight last night. So, trust me, it's not your fault that you didn't know I was going to be live early. I'm going to load into it. And I'm going to visit it with a sim so I can see what it looks like. Yeah, at midnight last night I decided to do this, yes. That's because we practiced until midnight last night with my team, and then we were like, okay, we're gonna practice tomorrow, and then I was like, oh, I'll stream early so that we don't need to, like, leave or anything. I would hate to limit the amount of practice we can do, you know? Probably not dark enough. Is that my build? Yeah, I built this. I built everything in Newcrest. I'm trying to rebuild all of it. There they are. Oh, cute. Oh, I like it. It's cozy. This is the park, Peggy, in my new crest. Oh, I edited the time with the mod Skittles. Sorry. Yeah, I've been trying to rebuild all of Newcrest. So far we have this park at the top there. We just finished the museum today. I've built those Sims are not gonna live there. I've built 3 lots over here. We're gonna build 1 more house behind my face cam. This is gonna be a pool. We have 2 starter homes. This is gonna be a gym. There's gonna be a bar. There's gonna be a library, and then 3 more houses over here. And it's gonna be all base game, so that hopefully you can download it and replace the lots and stuff in your world. What's the next lot? I don't know what we're gonna build next. Maybe I'll build the library or something. I don't know. We can try. I want to try and finish. I keep like hopping around. We keep not finishing a neighborhood, but we'll get there. We'll finish neighborhoods up. And we want to make all the Sims too. I made one household. I made us like a mom and her son for one of the starter homes, but we're gonna make all the other households. I kind of have an idea of who's gonna live in these because we kind of built the houses based on it. But no, the pool lot type is base game. I only have the base game installed. Pool lot type, they made base game. It's sort of like how I don't think it was base game originally, but I think it originally came with Get Together, but now it's base game. But the pool's been base game for a few years now. So, how to find the Sims live stream later? The Sims live stream is going to be on twitch.tv/The Sims. But yeah, you can follow The Sims on Twitch right now, so you get notification when they go live. Their name is literally just The Sims on Twitch. That's their username. So you can just pop over there and drop a follow, so you'll get notified when they go live. They do streams pretty often. No, so Petal, what we're talking about is the pool lot type. Pools are base game. Like the ability to put a pool in your house or whatever, that pool, the function of pools is base game. Then they added a public pool lot type with Get Together, and then made that public pool lot type base game so everybody can have public pools. Does that make sense? So there's been a slow evolution of pools, but everything pool related is base game now. It has been for a while. So an Art Deco house sometime. I haven't been one in a while. Maybe someday. I did one a couple years ago, but anyway, The Sims is gonna be live on Twitch at I don't know what time, maybe 1 or something. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I am feeling good about our new crest though. I think it's gonna be really nice. I'm kind of excited about it. It's gonna be useful to play in as well. Will I post build on YouTube? Probably. Again, I have a lot of builds backlogged that I'm not sure when I'm going to post them. But probably. Yeah, 1 p.m. Eastern time. I was right. So they'll be live in like, it's almost 11 Eastern time, so a couple hours. We finished it. Yeah, Becky, we finished the museum. Okay, so let me talk to you all about the plans for tomorrow again, because I know I keep talking about it, but it's going to be a weird stream, so I need to remind you all. Love, thank you for the Prime sub. So tomorrow is the Stardew Valley tournament. It's going to be at 12 p.m. Eastern time. It's currently almost 11 a.m. Eastern time, so like in an hour, except tomorrow, if that makes sense. And the tournament is, like I said, it's a Stardew Valley speedrunning competition. The way it works, the way that the points are counted, they have like a couple hundred different tasks that are all worth various points, varying from things like catch 10 fish, to like wear the green turban from the desert. That's like way harder to get, right? Like really hard to get. So like there are all these different things that are worth different points. Things like finishing community center bundles or points, like upgrading tools or points, all kinds of stuff. Anything you can think of, there's stuff you have to do. And there's some kind of weird harder ones to do as well. There's also going to be some surprise point challenges tomorrow. That they're going to announce during it, which is going to be like weird because they're going to be big points that like we don't know about in advance. But the goal is to create like a route, like a plan to get as many points as possible, as fast as possible. So it's going to be different probably than most of the Stardew Valley you've seen because it's speed running. So like a lot of it's going to be sleeping, literally. A lot of the stream is going to be sleeping because you have to like, for example, the first season, like you plant your seeds, water, sleep, wake up, water, sleep, wake up, water, sleep, and just keep doing that because you need to like get them growing as fast as possible so you can get a move on, you know? So it's very different from what you're used to seeing, which will maybe kind of fun, but also I'm not going to be able to, you wish there was hunting in The Sims? Vegan. I don't agree with you. Anyway, so I'm not going to read chat very much because there's a lot of, like, it's very planned out very specifically. Like, every day we have, like, very specific details about what we need to do and what needs to get done the whole time. And so I might not be able to read chat that much. I'm definitely not going to be able to read alerts and things like that because I'm going to be, like, with my team and stuff. But we'll catch up at the end of the tournament. We'll be able to hang out a little bit more at the end. But I'm kind of nervous. I'm so scared of messing up, you know? I'm not gonna mess up. But, like, what if I make a mistake and then we lose? Anyway, it'll be on my channel, Moonfall. So everyone in the tournament has to stream it because then, obviously, you can't cheat. And also, there's gonna be a main stream that's gonna be, like, casting it and, like, talking about what everyone else is doing and stuff like that all at once. But anyway, it's 3 hours long, Charlie, so it's not that long of a tournament either. The first we were in the Stardew Twitch Rivals tournament a few years ago. Oh, it was a disaster because it kept kicking me out. My internet was bad and it kept kicking me out of the thingy. It wouldn't let me connect. It was a disaster. But that was 6 hours. So that was a lot. That was a significantly harder and more difficult and weirder tournament. This one is only 3, so... and obviously it's going to be tomorrow at 12 p.m. So that's tomorrow, but an hour from now, if that helps. So, yeah, there's some information there. There's the tweet. There's the video that tells you more about it. If you don't know much about Stardew Valley, you probably don't need to watch the video. It probably will confuse you. But there's 16 people in the tournament, and each team has 4 people on it, Becky. It's not an annual thing. This is the first one, Astrid. So there's previously been 2 Twitch Rivals Stardew Valley tournaments that were separate. This is what they're calling the first Stardew Valley Cup. And Concerned Ape, the developer, he made the whole game by himself. He's, like, actively involved in this tournament. Mon, the 40K prize, it's a prize pool. I think that's important to note. So that 40,000 gets split between first, second, and third place, and all 4 people on the teams. Does that make sense? So, like, say your team wins $10,000 total, each person gets $2,500. But it's a big prize pool. It's kind of scary. But yeah, the number, I feel like that number sounds a lot scarier than it is because it's, like, split between, like, a lot of people, right? Which helps. But anyway. Now that kind of game, well, that's what's kind of fun about it, Sid, is, like, a lot of people don't play Stardew Valley in this way. There is a really active and big speedrunning community for Stardew Valley, though, which is kind of cool to, like, one, highlight them, but also give them a chance to do this cool tournament. So, it's kind of fun. Yeah, I'll be live here, Classic Plays. I'll be live on my channel tomorrow. But yeah, a lot of, like, the average person obviously will never play Stardew this way. Like, it's a really weird speedrunning competition that, like, the average person will never do. And that's what's kind of fun about it, because, like, you wouldn't expect to see this kind of thing from Stardew Valley, you know? So it's fun that they're doing it. It's just gonna be fun, I think. Might be weird to watch. I don't know. I hope that it's cool. I feel like it's gonna be really confusing for a lot of people, but I think it'll be fun. So... yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. You'll be watching then? Okay, well, I'll see you tomorrow. Eco, it's more than just that. The tournament itself is not just, like, community center. The speedrun record for the community center is like an hour and a half. It'd be way easier to do that. The community center is part of it, but there's, like, a ton of things for a ton of different ways to get a ton of different points. Like a couple 100 point options, and they're all worth, like, from 5 to 20 points. Simple things like upgrading tools to Iridium, but then also, like, catching like legendary fish, or like trying to get certain weird items and like put them in your house, or like giving Haley a prismatic shard because Haley hates prismatic shards, so you have to like give her one and make her angry. Stuff like that, like weird things that are kind of difficult to do, and the challenge is to try and figure out the best way to do all those things as fast as possible, right? So it'll be interesting. It should be very interesting to see. I finished the museum, Perry, yeah. Yeah, my team is, I think I have their links, don't I? Maybe I don't. Exclamation point team? Not yet. Okay, I'll get their links for you right now. One of my teammates is a person called Habu. He's a Stardew speedrunner. He actually has the world record for beating the community center in the fastest amount of time. So that's one of my teammates. I also have a teammate called Brandigan. He is another streamer. Here is his Twitch channel. And I have another streamer on my team called Fuzzarino. Oh. I spelled her name with X's instead of Z's. That's my bad. Let me get the link for you. Just totally wasn't typing. Oh, I need to just type the whole thing again. Oh my god. Okay, this is my other teammate. This one lives in Australia, so this tournament starts at 2 a.m. for her. I feel so bad. But they're their channels. I'll have them obviously linked and stuff tomorrow so you can see and everything. But it should be fun. How are the teams assigned? The person who's hosting it, Unsurpassable Z, set them all up and did them. He tried to make it so that every team has like 2 speedrunners and 2 like regular Stardew Valley players like me. I'm good at Stardew, but I'm no speedrunner, that's for sure, you know? So that they tried to like balance the teams that way. I think that, I don't know, I'm just interested to see what happens. I don't know what they're all going to be doing. No, Pathetic Honey, we can't all broadcast in a squad stream because you have to be a partner to squad stream. And not everybody in the tournament is partnered. Which is, it's so annoying that you can't squad stream if you're not a partner, but I'll make sure you guys have all their links so you can see and stuff. But yeah, for some reason you can't squad stream if you're not partnered, so not everyone can be in the squad stream. But I'll make sure you all have their links so you can see them and stuff. I promise I'll make sure that you're able. Lady Coffee, thank you for the subs, both of you too. But how to become a partner? They have requirements. You have to stream a certain number of hours in a month and also have a certain number of viewers. However, even if you have their number of viewers for their requirement, they'll probably deny you for partner. The number is 75, which is actually really, really, really hard to get to. But for example, like Dan was averaging like 200-300 viewers for months. He got denied partner 4 times. And they'll be like, oh, keep up your view count longer. It's really bizarre. Like, it's very hard to get partner. And they don't make it easy for people. And they don't give people like, they don't give people good reasons for why they're being denied. And they also don't count views from hosts and raids when considering partners. So the 75 can't be from hosts or raids as well. So, like, it's annoying because you might have the average viewers. Like, when you look at your dashboard, it'll be like, you can apply for partner. But if it's from raids, they'll just not even, they're like, sorry, too bad. But yeah, it's really hard to get partner. So, yeah, like, my friend Maggie's been partner pushing for like a year. Maggie's been denied partner 6 times. She has the viewers. But she's been denied partner 6 times. Like, it's, they don't make it easy. And then there's things like squad streaming that for some reason only partners can squad stream. But like, why? No, it's 75 viewers, Petal, 75. I realize that some of you that don't watch Twitch a lot, that might not seem like a lot of viewers. It is very hard to build a community of people, 75 people, when you need like a couple hundred really, if they're gonna actually partner you. The number they say is 75. It's really hard to get that many people to watch you live all the time. It is really hard to build that size of community. So don't act like that's, it seems maybe like a small number if you're used to watching like big YouTubers and stuff, but that's not a small number. It's really hard, really, really hard to do. Because keep in mind, it's average viewers across all of your streams, and they won't give it to you for 75. You need to have more than that. But like the number they really want is like secret. It's bizarre. Yeah, let me give you a link to my friend Maggie's Twitch. Oh yeah, Prime subs aren't a scam. If you didn't know this, Amazon owns Twitch, so you get a bunch of perks with Amazon Prime on Twitch. They call it like Prime Gaming or something, and you already pay for it because you pay for Amazon Prime if you have it, and it's included, and that includes a free sub every 30 days, which is cool. But you also get like sometimes like free game loot, like if you play Fall Guys, they've had like special Fall Guys skins and stuff sometimes for free with it, and you just get like a bunch of drops with Prime sometimes. But if you pay for Prime, you're paying for that already. You might just not use it. So if you have Amazon Prime or your parents do or whatever, connect your account because you get a bunch of free perks on Twitch with it. And it's free because you already pay for it. And the biggest part of that is that free sub. You get a free sub every 30 days. And it's cool because it's the same as a regular sub. Like you still get all the same perks. I still get paid a cut as if you had sub with money, except it was free for you and it comes out of Amazon's pocket. So... well worth it. If you have Amazon, you should connect your account. I mean, if you don't have Amazon Prime, don't buy it just for this. But if you already pay for it, you get a lot of perks on Twitch with it. And technically, you already pay for them because you're paying for Amazon Prime. So, like, make use of it because you're already paying for it, you know? It's included in your Prime subscription. Same thing with, like, the Prime Video, the Prime Music, all that. All that's included. The Prime Gaming's included, too. You know, you pay for it already, so... You can sub for free if you want to. We can give you the link in chat to connect your account if you want. The one thing is you get a Prime sub every 30 days, and it expires. So you have to remember to resub. It won't, like, auto-renew. But, like, you sub, it lasts 30 days, and you can sub again. You get one every 30 days. Which is cool. Because you get to sub for free. Don't sub to me if you don't want to. Don't worry about that. You can sub to like a smaller streamer if you want to. It's great though because the streamer still gets paid, but it's free for you, so it works out well. Just snatch $250 from Jeff Bezos and put it in a streamer's pocket, you know. Yeah, that is the problem. It is hard to use the free sub on mobile. They don't make it easy to sub for free on mobile. The Prime thing is not very clear on mobile. Use for your boyfriend's Twitch? Yeah, exactly. I usually will like pass my Prime sub around because obviously I have a lot of friends that stream on Twitch, and I can't sub to all of them because I know too many people who stream on Twitch. So I usually like sub to a different person every month with my Prime sub, kind of pass it around to all my friends, you know, which is kind of fun. So that's usually how I do it. $250, Abby, that's because the streamer doesn't get the full cut. The standard cut is 50-50 with a sub. So, like, the Prime sub is worth $5, and the cut the streamer gets paid is half of that. Does that make sense? So, yeah, it's annoying, but that's how it works. HMS, Rebecca, thank you for the subs. 12 months, Rebecca. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Brought to you by Jeff Bezos. Thanks for those Prime subs. What was the peak? Man, Ludwig got the sub record, right? Is he still the sub record? Did Ranboo beat it? I don't remember. But Ludwig had, I don't think Ranboo beat it. It was like 265,000 subs. Paying subs. Like, not followers. Subs. Paying subs was the record. Isn't that scary? 269,000 actually was the number. Laura got it. Yeah, isn't that scary? But Ludwig streamed for a month straight. He did, to get that, he did a subathon, so every time someone subscribed, it added times to the clock, and he literally did not get off stream for a month straight. Like, he slept on stream, he showered on stream, like, he worked out on stream, he literally was on stream for 30 days. And that's how we got the sub record. So, isn't that bizarre? That was a streamer called Ludwig. That happened a few months ago. Yeah, I don't know how he did that. It must have been so weird when he finally got off of stream. Like, the being constantly on for a month and then to just not be live anymore must have been so weird. Yeah, I don't know how he did that. And like, so while he was sleeping, his mods were in a call. doing like a modcast, and they were like talking and playing videos and stuff while he would sleep, and then he'd wake up in the morning, and then he'd stream all day. And he like they felt like his camera was like on his bed. He had a bed in his like a race car bed in his office, and he slept in it, and then came back and streamed again. Sigrid's, when Twitch has discounts, like the September discounts, I still get paid the same cut. Twitch gets a discount off their cut. Does that make sense? They're just trying to encourage new subs by offering discounts. I think that's happening right now, right? There's new subs, like 20% off new subs or something. Alex, Commodore, so Squishy, Nadine, thank you all for the subs and stuff. But anyway, I don't know how Ludwig did that. That's scary. Can continue your sub for 20% off. Hey. Yeah, he showered on stream sometimes, Jen. He would like wear a swimsuit still. Not every time, but like sometimes he would like wear a swimsuit and shower on stream. And he would like bring his camera down and like work out in his garage on stream. He would cook on stream with his girlfriend. He would play games during the day too, but like he literally did his whole life on stream for a month. Everything. It was really, really bizarre. It was kind of cool though. It's a fun memory. Although I don't know how he did that. I don't know how he survived. There's no way I could do that. No way. It probably got easier like as he went on, but I just know how I feel after I stream for like 12 hours, because it's like it's the talking all day as well. Like when you talk for 12 hours straight, like your throat hurts, my back hurts from sitting in my chair all day. Like, I don't know. I feel tired. My eyes are strained because of the lights on my face. Like, I'm just like socially drained because I've been talking all day. Like, I don't know how you could stream longer than that. It's a PR stunt. Well, everything people do on the internet's a PR stunt, Anna. But there's like a line of what's worth it. He made a lot of money. Donated a lot to charity. So I think about that too, Jen. Like, because Ludwig has a girlfriend. She's also a streamer. I don't know how I would have been so lonely. Like, if Dan streamed for a month, I would have been so lonely. Like, I would be so sad. Yeah, that would be hard. But Amy T, Hannah, thank you for the subs, everybody. Anyway, we're gonna get off stream in a second here. We're just kind of talking towards the end of the stream right now. But I've got stuff to do. I've got Stardew to practice. Why is there a hype train? Don't do that. Don't do that. No. Don't do that. Haley, thank you for the Prime sub. There isn't one. It's just close. I wish that the hype trains didn't pop up, to be honest. It makes me feel bad. Little Tika, thank you for the bits. Okay, I'm gonna go find someone to raid though, I think. I'm never live at this time. I don't even know who's streaming right now. This will be fun, actually. We get to raid someone we don't get to raid very often. I know where I want to go. Okay. My friend Momo Misfortune is live right now, and they're playing Not So Berry. So, I think I know where I want to be. I like Momo a lot. They're really cool. I think you will too. So let's go over and say hi. I will see you all tomorrow for the tournament. Oh no. Have a great day. Thank you for hanging out, everyone. We finished the build, which is good. We made some good progress. And so I guess on that note, I will see you all later, yeah? I'm sorry if I can't chat much tomorrow during the stream. Obviously, I'm going to be a little bit busy speed running, so... Okay, have a great day. Okay, I love you. I miss you. Okay, goodbye.